Man, it's cold in my room. Ugh. There's my character. Yay. Woo.
What your character?
There she is. There's where we landed
girl?
off last time. Well. Rip Chocobo. Sad
R.I.P.
face.
Chocobo.
Ugh. Somewhat tired Welf. Always a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you saw the picture I sent you? Yeah, you did. Or the one I pinged you with.
Yeah, I did. It was definitely amusing.
So cute.
You must construct the dog like this!
When assembling your dog kit, be sure to follow the instructions to avoid disasters like this.
I guess I was assembled correctly. I guess. Might be a few screws loose somewhere. Yawning again, that's so much fun.
What?
Oh, I got like what? 7-ish hours of sleep?
Yeah, it's good though.
7 or 6.
Seven or six is what I get on an average day though, so. Absolute silence.
I mean, if that's an average, then I think you'd be just fine with it. But that's kind of below for me.
What's your average then?
Like 8 to 10.
Then remember, I am 14 too, so I don't need that much sleep yet.
Soon, TM.
Soon, yeah. No, but yeah, summer is like between 6 and 7 hours is an average on like a school night.
Yeah. What's so funny?
You sighing?
Hi, have you seen the Corgi Army? Off topic, really weird. There's this D&D game that's been playing there.
No, I don't have that. I don't. Oh, there's that random. Oh, there's a lot of messages.
That's off topic, really weird. Um,
La da dee, la da do.
The last few posts. Do you see the orc?
Oh hell yeah. Rip or
It's like your friends has fallen home, brave hero. How dare you look majestic, you beautiful bastard!
What did I come back to? I have no idea.
Welcome back, Mr. Pizza Man.
I'll copy and paste in D&D. It's quite an interesting read. Where is it? Oh my god.
Cool. Yeah. Howdy.
Howdy do.
So,
Completely.
Jake,
Huh?
you're the one saying everyone should be on a couple hours early,
Oh,
and then you're. Oh, but
I
Jake,
was on at 6. I was just like totally struggling to survive.
it's fine, man.
But yeah,
You want to know what my morning was like?
God.
I get on, I go onto Warframe to get my daily, and I get a message. And this is basically X-Ray going, so game's canceled, right? I'm going, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't make that decision.
No, I'm asking, like, wait, let's see.
And then
I know,
I'm
I'm
going,
like, so the
why?
game, I said, so game is on tonight, not game is cancelled.
And so he's basically asking me if the game's canceled, and I'm going, what the shit are you talking about? And then I realized that I look at D&D chat, Hart said that his internet's been finicky. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, he's going, well, it means he's gonna crash a lot. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. If it was, he'd probably message me personally and be like, hey, I'm gonna have trouble like participating in the game. I then talked to Hart and told him about all this fucking shit. I wake up, the game's canceled, right? Basically. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I say we
X-Ray, I
talk.
love you, man. But
It's
Jesus.
been a hard day for me today. Hannah came in from work, haven't been well, so obviously stayed in bed. She woke me up. She was like, "Can you take me to Five Guys?" The nearest Five Guys from my house is like an hour away.
Oh, you could always just find 5 guys and bring to the house. We have 5 guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 guys here.
I'm not sure she wants 6 guys. One of say we left out.
I'll vote me.
I mean, excluding you, there's 5 guys here. So, you know, there's 5 guys here.
Jesus.
She'll be
God
like,
damn it.
Honda with 5 guys. That seems like a
Excellent idea.
Yeah. Who wouldn't trust that?
Right?
Well, I trust her. No problems.
The question is, who do you trust the least here? I already know the answer to this, so.
Do you?
Mhm.
Probably. I'd probably have to go for L.
oh,
He's the most predatory, isn't he?
He's learning
What?
from the other one. He's learning
what
from
do I do?
No, L's a good boy.
So I've already chewed these guys out, telling them they actually have to participate this time.
Do you know what? I can't do it all this time. I'm that tired and feel that bad. I mean, I'll play, but I just need a bit more support than the last time.
I do feel for you. Just that you know, it's fucking 7 a.m. right here. So
Go to bed.
no.
This
I
is
wanna
more
play.
important.
There's more important. I can't say important and pork in the same word.
More-
Imborkment.
I think just sound German.
I can speak German, I mean.
Borken Sie Deutsch.
Go on and give me some
Ja,
German.
ich spreche Deutsch.
Whoa.
It's like, what language do you
mean-
want to take? Spanish, French, or German? Well, German's close to Swedish. It should be the easiest. No, fuck you. German's the hardest.
To be honest, X-Ray, no matter what language you speak, you're hard to understand.
Oh.
Rip.
Oh.
Roasted. Fucking roasted, Jesus.
I mean, at this
Oh.
point, it's just anything Pete or Jake says, I'm kind of expecting it to be an insult or a roast.
So it's just sort of par for the course at this point. No.
What?
Well, yeah.
You know, par. What's par? What's par on this hole? 2?
1, probably.
Oh, hole in 1. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Lewd.
Lewd. Wolf.
Lewd.
Ludicolo.
Who was surprised by this?
That wolf is
Ludicolo,
lewd.
isn't it a Pokemon?
He's- You're
Yeah.
getting-
Yes.
I was thinking about a monster from Monster Hunter. Is it a? Oh,
Oh,
No,
jeez.
it's
I'll send it.
He's not like Giacuris.
like
I just the
Good ol'-
comic in the chat. Forgot about this.
L check voice chat text. That's
I know what is a Ludicolo. I had all Pokemons.
You are
You
the
still play?
Pokemon master.
I'm playing the latest one right now, but I haven't got past the starting.
just gotten to Sun so far.
Not that Sun.
Ultra Sun.
Oh yeah, I was
That's
talking
the
about.
newest one.
For when
I was
Dr.
talking
Sun
about
just
the
isn't
other-
enough.
Fuck. I'm
Run
trying
away.
to drink something. Oh,
4 minutes.
Eventually.
So in Dauntless, now you can have 2 females as your ancestor.
Nice.
What the fuck?
It used
Nice.
to be.
Okay, ancestor should be.
Nice. Nice.
Skin tone will be whitish. Change body hair.
Oh, of course she's white. Ah,
Gosh darn white people.
I know, right?
I love it when
White supremacy.
I love when it's always the people that are like pale that say that shit. Ugh, keep screwing this up.
Well, stop it.
Yeah, I know.
Get some help.
I'm trying to hurry it up so I can just start on time properly.
Play on the character sheet.
Let's hope. Just in the middle of the game, Deckard comes in. Hey, are you guys playing Warframe?
Who?
Decker.
I'm
Decker.
waiting for it.
Deckard can suck a fuck.
I'm waiting for that
What?
too.
Why do you don't like Deckard?
Here's the reason that I'm not partial to him. When me and just chatting in chat, and we weren't playing Warframe, he's like, "Are you guys playing Warframe?" Like, we're like, "No." And then like randomly while we're just chatting some more, he's just like, "I'm at least 13 years older than both of you," and then just fucking goes into the second chat, and I'm just like, okay. Apparently, age is a problem here. Wow.
He's done it.
How would you know
I'm
how old you
sorry.
are, though?
He doesn't. He just kind of goes, you sound like a child kind of bullshit.
Wouldn't you go for like 10 or 15 years though? Why would you go for 13?
I don't know.
It was a total random selection.
I'll have you know I'm only 4.
He
Uh,
obviously
I'm
rolled a
bored.
dice, didn't he?
I mean, Hart, he's done that to I think you, me, and Jake once too.
well, I want to see him do this to me. I say, who are you?
Are you? Wait.
Disappointed. It doesn't feel like there's been any drama in the clan for ages.
You want to start shit? No, don't do that.
No, I don't want to start it. I just want some random dude to start that we don't really like.
Okay, I was about to say I can start shit.
No, you know when you
I
get like a
mean-
random squire starting shit and it's funny. It's just been too. There's been too much harmony.
Are you
No, the real
advocating for chaos?
Chaos control.
Now the real question is, what? How am I the most of an asshole as a knight, or was it when I was a sergeant or a squire?
When you was a squire, you was a fucking dick. When you first joined and you would never shut up talking in chat. That was annoying. And you
Yeah.
did used to ask for some free stuff, but you don't no more. You don't.
Mhm.
You're a good boy now, X-Ray.
Oh, I finally hit 1,000,000 credits yesterday.
GG.
Oh.
Hey, Jake.
These comics are amazing.
Right? It fucking is. Just seduce the orc. Hell, seduce everyone on your travels. That solves all the problems.
Huh. Someone just sent me a video. I think some of you may find it interesting.
Oh god.
Oh God, just the name.
Oh god.
I found something very similar to this today, and it's that's pretty good. All right.
All right.
So, looks like X-Ray's pacing around. Let me just take off my shirt.
Go shirtless.
No, I just don't think a sweatshirt's gonna help me in this situation. I be calm, cool, and collect to deal with you guys.
Alright, I gotta disable attenuation.
Remember, I stole the claws.
And its head.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
kind of another. That's another part you stole from it.
Oh, but the claws are more important, obviously.
Yeah, a couple poisonous claws, man.
I'd probably just like take the tail.
You just like its floofy tail.
Yeah. Want something to
I mean-
hug at night.
I mean, we can chop it up if
Okay.
you want.
Okay, so is somebody skinning it now?
And just get it.
All right, so I'm gonna jump 3
Oh.
when everybody's ready. You can jump there. Anyone who's not playing,
I'll mute my mic.
yeah, you're gonna have to keep quiet.
Bork.
Bork,
Yup.
bork.
Man, thank God I didn't
This
hit
was
X.
partially to see who was here as well. It's partially to see who was here, and I do not see Chris. Oh, there's Chris.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys found out that there were poisonous creatures out in the woods and decided to hunt a very feral cat. You've killed it and rid the town of this trouble. You might as well just put the XP through, and that's 275 each.
Okay.
What does that mean? Have we leveled up?
No.
Oh, bullshit. Kill a fucking cat, you don't even fucking level up. Piece of shit.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Back in my day.
Back in my day. Wow.
That cat
okay.
would have been worth at least 5 levels back in my day.
Oh, and if you need for reference, the amount of experience to the next level is 2,700.
Oh fuck.
Oh, jeez. Good to
Shit,
know.
it.
I'm not even sure how it scales, though.
Yep. Well, I mean, its original experience is divided by the amount of people who attacked it, or who killed it. I mean, if you one-on-one'd it, man, then you'd be getting like 1,000.
1,200.
Well, if it wants to come back to life and have it out one-on-one, it can feel free to.
All right. So before we get fully into it, I want to kind of tell you guys what I found out for drawing weapons and stuff. I found this shit, and it's much better than what I was using. So drawing, dropping, or picking up a weapon is a free action. Putting a weapon away is a full action. So, and you only have one free action per turn. The rules of weapons still apply. So 2 hands cannot come out if you have like a bow out. 1 hand could though. You could be wielding a bow and a one-handed sword. So
Nice.
taking one out, unless you have the dual wielding perk, turn, or drop a weapon for free. You can pick up a weapon for free. It's your one free action. So think of it kind of like the bonus action, but a second one. It's interacting with environment, basically. This is you trying to talk during battle or such and such. Those are your free actions.
Good
Okay.
to know.
Pulling a lever that's easy to, pull, hitting a button, free actions.
Easy things.
Simple
Okay.
things that you can do very quickly.
Hmm.
All right. And so X-Ray is apparently going to be skinning the cat.
Mm-hmm.
That will take some time, obviously.
That'll take you an hour or so. During that time, you guys are going to be in like a resting state. If any of you want to use your hit dice to heal yourselves, go right ahead.
I probably should. I gotta first check my character sheet. As usual. Hopping up into a new window.
I will do that, yeah.
Her.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. How do we do it? Just click hit dice.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, why not?
It adds your. Actually, that didn't do. It didn't do Jake's correctly.
Well,
I
it
can
didn't
tell
do mine
that.
correctly either.
So might as well just put it in manually then, which is it is your health dice. So for Jake, it would be like a 1d10, I believe, plus your constitution. So for Jake,
So-
that would be a 1d10 plus 2.
Hmm.
Plus, this gives you a bit of exercise when rolling anyway.
Well, it did take my 1d6 plus the con mod. Okay, so that's 2 HP. So that's okay. So I was thinking, I don't know. I thought that you would roll it all at once. Well, you can roll it all, but
You can roll as many as you want for
Cool.
healing yourself.
one
There you
down.
go. That's
two
a proper
left.
amount.
So mine add 11 to it.
Yep. At 11 health up to your max kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not at max.
Yeah,
Shit, cat.
it put a bit of a damper in you, didn't it?
Stupid beast.
Stupid cat.
So,
Wouldn't you, Keith?
so Miku is just fucking
Mumbling underneath himself while he rests.
apparently. uh, all right.
Hmm.
So,
I want to go. No, never mind.
I don't. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right. So, make me a sleight of hand check. X-ray.
Let's see, that is.
Wow, nice. All right. So you're able to expertly cut the hide after an hour of doing some work on it, slowly cutting it with your dagger. Other than blunting your dagger a little bit, you now have some coral hide. A nice piece of coral hide.
There we go.
That we could do as a good proof that we actually killed the thing.
Oh yeah, its head wasn't enough.
Yeah. Also, I know why the hit die are messing up. We're using custom classes, and you have to change which hit die you're using.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have to edit it in the actual class itself. Makes sense. Alright. So, you've slain the beast. It's still early in the morning. What do you do? What you
I
gonna do
see.
now?
Well, how long did we sleep last time?
Well, you had you had first, second, third, and fourth shifts figured out. So that would mean the first shift was interrupted on the second shift, so you got one shift worth of sleep.
Yep.
So that would have been about a quarter of a regular sleep, so about 2 hours.
I say we sleep some more.
Yeah, I agree. We should. We didn't get enough sleep because that damn cat interrupted us. So, yeah, I think we really should sleep. It'd be good for
All
us.
right.
A valid point. Does anyone think that the cat would be usable to cook up, by chance?
Nah.
Would it be good? I don't.
That'd be cannibalism for me, so definitely not.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah, I don't know. I say we should just like not bother with it. Let the
Yeah.
animals of the forest take care of it.
As we
And
sleep
for the
beside it?
record, had you been thinking about it more, or been wanting to do it more, there are checks to see if it's edible and stuff. Just keep your checks in mind, guys. Just keep it in mind.
I think we should move away from the carcass though.
Both
that could draw
carcasses.
other beasts in.
So, because we really didn't have much set up in the previous thing, I'm just going to go with moving this to. So, you've traveled a small distance back to your campsite. That is not exactly in the, you were able to save it from most of damage. I believe it was somebody. Oh yeah, it was Chris's tent that got slightly burned, but
Yep.
otherwise nothing much else. Chocobo wagon without the chocobo, of course, is there. And of course, Adriel's spear. is
Yeah, I
stuck
was
in the
about to
tree
say.
nearby.
I'm gonna go grab that. I'm definitely gonna go grab that. Where was it? It was about
Good
over
idea.
here.
Yep.
It's in the forest somewhere.
So after doing some real hard yanks, you finally get it out. A little worse for wear, but nothing too bad,
Hmm. Fair.
considering putting it through a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We doing sleeping shifts to get again, or should we just just
Just pass
Okay.
out on the floor.
pass out in a pile?
Yeah, unceremoniously.
Yeah, somebody comes along. Well, who left all these corpses on the ground?
I'm not dead yet.
Yet.
I'm not dead. I say we get back in our tents and sleep, but sleeping shit or like guard shifts. Who's when?
I suppose
I'll
I'll
take
go
the ship this
first.
time.
Gosh
For the
darn it.
record, Jake's sleep was interrupted for shift. Hart just started his second shift.
I say let Jake not have to take shift. Took his.
Yeah.
I say
That's
Hart
true.
does. I say
I
Hart
think
does
that's
half.
a cracking idea.
I think Hart does half a shift, and me and Chris do full shifts.
Sounds fine to me, I suppose,
Hmm.
yeah. No objections.
I can agree with that.
Okay. So, over your course of sleeping, nothing too eventful happens. A bush stirs, or a owl, or birds chirp and such things, but nothing that brings any alarm. So it's now getting close to or a little after evening, about say two in the afternoon. You've slept part of the day away, and you are rested enough to actually keep going. You may now put your hit dice back to full, your health and resources also back to full, as you've just done a long rest.
Okay. I was just gonna ask if that was long rest. Cool. Nope, that's not. I thought I could click the button, but no. Yep.
And Hart has done the nothing ultimate ability.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, I guess. I've done nothing. The most powerful ability of all. Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Hasn't got the
Question.
required gym badges.
I need to get good, I suppose.
Alright, so day has come, you have a wagon with nothing to pull it. You have a camp fully set up, and still most of the day to your name. What's your next step, guys?
Should we go back to town?
Well,
That's the question.
I feel like the first step is to find a way to pull the dang caravan. Because we just can't leave it sitting here, can't we?
Well, what's
As is
in
the-
it?
Let's see here.
If you
have a-
utilise the tool here, it contains two 50-foot coils of rope. Good, lovely.
I was about to hit the show to players button.
But I had it for a second. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I have
but
it.
is it 250 or 2.5 feet?
It's two 50-foot coils of rope. So it's 100 feet.
250-foot
Fucking hell, X-ray.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, so I do think we need to come up with a way to
It's
return.
it's not
I
gonna be
think
fun
it-
lugging the wood back.
No.
I may have a suggestion for that. It's not the most comfortable idea. Still an idea.
Carrying it.
Yeah, basically. You gotta push it or haul it from the front, where the chocobo would stand.
Well, my
What's-
suggestion would be that Alton pulls it as he's a big old dude.
I'll
He was
give it a
willing to
try.
charge a cat, so I think if Alton's willing to pull it, because he's a
Oh.
big guy, that may be our best bet.
I'll give it a go.
All right. Just gonna moment. Okay. So, give me at the athletics.
Okay. Athletics.
All right. So, you position yourself underneath the caravan's, spokes, or sorry, not spokes.
Handle things.
Yeah, the posts that are outward. You place your arms underneath and you pull it up. All right. You're carrying it now. You're pulling a wagon currently.
Mhm.
You're a fair distance from town. And that's where you're headed, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm gonna be walking alongside him because don't want to have more weight under the cart.
question
Yeah,
is
everybody
who-
dogpile in.
It's already
question.
we're already going at a walking pace, so might as well just walk next to him.
Quick question:
Alton?
Can someone get my tent?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
packed all
gonna
the stuff
quickly
up.
pack up the tents and all that if that hasn't been done already.
Yeah, for the record, all you have to do is just let me know you're doing that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'll just assume you're not. Just like
Yeah.
Chris leaving his spear behind.
Yeah, I'm not doing that mistake again. I'm gonna pack up those tents
All right.
real quick.
So that's, a good 5-minute job between you and Hart.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Put the stuff inside of the wagon. All right. Everything's packed up and Alton's
Let's
a
go.
wagon mule.
Alton,
Let's go.
would you like someone to push behind the cart? I would volunteer for that if you wish.
I mean, if we go up hill, certainly. Otherwise, I think we're good.
Fair enough.
Let's go to town then.
All right. Oh yeah. One moment. That's right. I actually prepared that shit this
Oh
time.
my god!
Oh, there's
Ah.
a town.
Feels good having a map.
Yeah, guys. Room my ass a little more about it, why don't you? I was like, is there any problems with the last session? There was no town map. Man of it. Alright, guys.
Oh,
Oh, it's a big old town, bigger than I anticipated.
Honestly,
Oh,
this is one of
good
the
God.
smallest maps I found. So, heading through Southside. Wait, I need to kind of reveal a little bit more. Because that will make more sense where you're coming from. So, still pulling the
The wagon.
Wagon down there. You see the town, and from the distance, you can notice that there seems to be a green cloud hovering over this town.
That
Or
does not look
as-
good.
As you get closer to the entrance to the town, you notice that it's much smaller and not actually, but it is slowly shifting itself around. Several guards are being hauled away sick as the area is littered with puke
from the vile gas.
Okay, yeah, this isn't normal.
I say
Yeah.
we turn around.
Are you
Wow.
saying we should abandon our quest?
I really don't think we should abandon the quest when they actually really need us now. I mean, they need us the most. We have to kind of be there.
No, I mean, our quest is to find the Abyss Vipers, not save the from the green clouds.
I mean, what if one's a prerequisite for the other? Like, I don't think we can stop the Abyss Vipers if we have no information, and the easiest way to get information is to ask people around town.
Can't
That is
do that if
being,
you're dying.
assaulted by these green
Yeah,
clouds.
well then we've got, in my opinion, you can't just leave innocent people to die. We've got to go investigate.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
let's go. I'd say we drop off the cart at least, though.
You've got to put it to a vote, a group vote.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So,
seems 3 ways already.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, is it 3? Is it okay? That's fine. Then we'll do
It's
that.
4. Just as long as I can leave the cart, I'm good.
Yeah, no worries. Let's say you just leave it, right here.
Yeah.
So, you now have a large green cloud. Also, you're meant to be much smaller than you are, because,
We're
trails meant for
giants.
multiple people. Yeah, you're giants currently. There's a scale up there if you need it.
Why have we come to this toy town? Whew.
So,
Okay.
are you...
So, let me think here. Would it be possible for me to perform an Arcana check to check if it's magical?
Yeah,
In Origin?
Go for it.
Cool. Let's do. Boop. Oh.
Okay.
Rip.
The poisonous cloud seems to be emanating from the crystal, a white, shining crystal in the middle of the street.
Hmm.
Maybe-
Curious.
Now that's interesting.
You can tell that it's magically volatile.
What's
And so-
interesting?
This is new to me. I haven't seen any of this in my travels. At least I don't think.
Hmm.
Arcane enchantments linked to crystals aren't too uncommon,
Yeah.
but nothing to this magnitude where it's everlasting.
Hmm.
I don't suggest that we touch it. That's a bad idea.
I
I
suggest that
wonder. Continue, Alton.
I suggest that he tells us what he found.
Oh, right. Okay, so I point to the crystal and explain that it seems to be there seems to be like a crystal that's doing it. I don't know where it came from, or how it got here, or who even had such a magical object. But I can say that it is causing the smoke.
Stay away from crystal. Good.
Don't do crystals, kids.
Damn it. Is there a way around the smoke or whatnot there to get into town?
Ah, there are. It's just the main roads are blocked from it, it
Hmm.
seems. So it doesn't seem to be calming too much as it shifts and moves slightly every once in a while.
Is there a check that we can do to see if it's harmful? Because we don't know it's harm. It might not be harmful. You might as well do the check.
Well, I mean, there's
the guards nearby being sick and most of the time have to be dragged off show that it's quite
Yeah.
easily
Okay.
discernible.
All right then.
I suggest that we walk around the cloud and head over to that building there. See if there's anyone we can ask about. Ask anything about it. Maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe we should move. Maybe we should move to a further building.
Yeah,
Over
I
here,
agree.
maybe.
Yeah, just in case. Because I mean, that building is awfully close to the smoke, and it could probably move over it. The house,
Yeah.
trap us.
A
or
fair
something.
point. Valid point.
We would at least have time to figure out what the hell's going on.
It might be. It might just be me, but is there anywhere there it says what the numbers mean on the buildings?
Oh, no, those don't mean anything. It's just simply, oh shit! Oh man, when I cleared my drawings, it cleared off all the names I'd put down.
Ah,
That's actually a pain in the ass, cause okay, yeah, for the most part, the numbers don't mean much. Oh, actually, okay, see if that worked. There we go. Because I'd actually put these up and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, they will work. Sorry for their awkward positions. I had them in better ones before. I hope that's at least a little better.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, the
I
actual
I just noticed
the
the
act-
things pop up.
the actual numbers are kind of built into the map, so I can't get rid of them.
Understandable.
That's yeah.
I said we go to the mayor's.
I agree with that.
Yes, that
Yeah, I
sounds like the
think-
most reasonable place to go, because he might know things that.
He is the most willing to cooperate with us, after all.
And who
Yup.
knows?
Let's.
He might know a thing or two about these kinds of things.
All right, so you're heading over there.
Let's go around the smoke cloud.
I'll ask that you stop right there, though.
Right here.
Yep. You'll see a guard walk up to you. Halt! No one goes near the crime scene.
Crime scene.
Yeah. You haven't heard? The mayor's
No.
been killed.
What?
Poisoned. Bastards got him, I suppose.
This is problematic.
Why am I
The
not
maid.
surprised?
The maid's killed him. As far as we can tell. She feigns innocence.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the guard if he minds if I speak with the maid. So do you mind if I speak with the maid?
She's in lockup, but we haven't gotten anything out of her. Perhaps you can. You did
Sure.
show that you are from the guild, so
Hmm.
this is your territory.
What is that somewhere else on the map here, is it? Is
Yeah.
that where they've put her? Okay. So sure, I'll wait to see what the other guys do before leaving or making the decision on what I'm gonna do next.
Well, I mean, it's a poison crime scene, so we can't really look at the body or see anything there. Say we all just go to the maid.
Well, no, we might as well ask if we can look at the crime shit thing.
Yeah,
Let's
ca-
not totally. Let's not dismiss that immediately.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
I'm.
let's.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that actually.
So do I.
Okay.
All right. So
Split up 2 and 2, I guess. Yet again.
Well, I'll just stand outside while you guys check out the crime scene. Otherwise, you guys can check out the scene. I'll just watch, I guess.
Fair enough. To you.
That's fine. So,
I'm still kind of waiting for my cue at this point, because you're just standing in front of a guard huddled
Okay.
together.
No
one's
okay,
actually
sir,
asked him
Mr.
anything.
Guard.
Well, I asked the guard if I can go speak to the person. So that's what I'm going to head off to do while they
Okay.
if they investigate the crime scene anyway.
Well, come with you then, Jake, because I think I'll be more used there than I will be at a crime scene.
Lovely.
Over
Okay.
here. That's the barracks, I believe.
All right.
I would like to ask the guard if we could take a look at the crime scene and see if we can find anything out.
Sure. There's nothing wrong with it. Just a dead man in his seat. Downstairs in the library, as they'll just kind of wave you on through.
Thank you,
Alright.
sir.
Thank you. Quick question: do you have a map for the library or anything?
Do I have a map for his house?
Yes.
Completely not. Of course not. Why would I have such a thing?
That was a cracking question.
I say we move over to the jail though, Jake. It's over here.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
So the door is unlocked. The entryway is just as you had seen it last.
Mm,
It off to the right is the library, where you can see that there is the mayor faced away with a few books on the ground and his hands laid to his side.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to the body and probably do a perception check to see if there's anything of note. To see if I can
Alright.
determine if there's anything that they don't know about.
Go for it.
Oh,
I will do a similar check, but to see if there's anything that suggests anything other than poison.
Okay.
Where? Perception.
Alright. Because
Again,
I
with the
want
roll.
something, I can't exactly find something on the fly to my I'm just going to this over to I spent the last like 2 minutes looking. This is the best I could find.
That's pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, I'll do.
Good stuff.
So I'm going to say that the mayor is dead here, next to the fireplace. I forgot to put this on the map layer.
Gridless. We're going gridless, boys. Never mind.
Gridless, never mind. Alright, so you have both taken different perceptions for. So, Hart, you are able to discern that there's really doesn't seem to be anything that's happened to him other than a poisoning, though you can't seem to find any marks on him for where it entered.
Maybe inhaled it. Who knows?
Chris, you were looking for other means. There appears to be nothing on his body that indicates anything but the poison.
I would suggest to Moku that we search the air for anything to poison him.
Yeah, I agree with that. We should probably search the whole place.
Alright.
Be a good way. That'd be a good place to start.
So,
if you want
is
to
there-
take, oh,
is there anything in particular you're searching for?
Anything,
perhaps
anything the
I'm-
investigators might have missed?
Okay, that's rather broad,
Yeah,
but
I
alright.
Ugh.
I would like to search for prior chance a crystal similar to the ones we saw outside in the town.
Alright. And you will remember from past visits that his study was upstairs where he was tended to spend most of his time. So I'm going to assume that you've checked or checking that place at the same time.
Yes.
Alright.
So,
Perception check.
perception from, and I'm trying to think if I want from Moku.
These
Well, you
fucking
said you were
rolls.
searching for crystals or anything of the magical sort.
Hmm.
So why don't you give me an arcana instead?
Oh, that's the point. Arcana.
Not you.
Me. Okay.
Yes,
All right. So,
Moku. All right. So, while nothing seems to be amiss downstairs, other than, a bit of dusting not done, or, certain things out of place, knocked over this. Obvious, it might even be from, other people looking around to try and find anything. The most you can find is some crumbs on his desk that seem to have a slight magical property.
oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
That's weird. Magical
Crumbs?
dust.
More like magical
Magical crumbs.
food.
Magical food. Oh,
Leftover magical food.
let's not
residue.
taste it. Maybe that
Hey,
was his
it's-
last meal.
Pastries from the baker.
Yeah, I was just thinking. He did say something about the baker's daughter, and that he didn't trust her.
Did-
And now we find him dead with what appears to be food crumbs. So I'm just gonna suggest something about that. Maybe she had something to do with it.
Maybe she does. Maybe we should go over and ask her about it.
That's a valid point.
So, I'm going to say that Hart, you, as being inclined with magic so much in your life, you notice that the magical cloud, or at least the proximity of it, near it, has increased in strength.
Oh. Oh no.
But you are the only one of the crew that senses it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna inform my friend here that the cloud has been getting more and more powerful, and
Or at least something in its vicinity.
yeah.
Hmm.
Relay that to him.
Alright, so off to the barracks for a moment that I have also not prepared. So, alright, so Jake and
Yes.
or Miku and Adele, or dang it, I've forgotten names already.
Alton.
It's been a while. Alton, thank you. I wish this would stop. I keep trying to put in things, and it keeps. You know what? Never mind. It's a quip from me. It's not for you guys. All right. So you make it to the barrack hall. The guard kind of places his hand, palm face out, to stop you. What's your business here?
We wish to talk to the girl who allegedly murdered the mayor.
Oh, the poisoner. Well, and for what reason should I let you through? We've had enough trouble, and with how armed you are, we don't want to break out.
We'll hand over our weapons, I guess. I mean, we just want to talk to her, see if we can get something you can't.
Well, if you're willing to put them aside, suppose I have no reason to stop you. So he'll kind of wave you in. He will, let the other guards know. Hey, they're here to talk to the girl. He'll gesture to the table and walk back outside.
I'm assuming we're supposed to place our weapons on the table?
That would be the gesture.
Yes. I lay everything but a singular dagger on the table of the weapon variety I have.
All right.
Yep, I'll place everything down on the table. Trays.
All right. So you go downstairs to the almost dungeon-esque looking jail cells. And you can see the girl in the third cell. The guard there gives you a look and realizes that you have no other business here but to do it. So he kind of gestures to the caged female and backs away.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the maid. We met before, and I'm just gonna come out with it and ask her what happened back at the mayor's.
I don't know. He was fine, and then he's just gone.
Did the mayor have any other visitors after we left today?
No, I just
Or
brought him the
yesterday?
lunch he requested, and he simply just ate it and went about his day.
Okay, and where did you get the lunch
I
from?
was the only one who saw him. That's why I'm the only person they suspect.
Where was the lunch from?
Oh, a bit from the restaurant and a dessert from the bakery.
And
dessert
what
from
was
the
it from? What was it from the restaurant?
Oh, just some basic stuff to keep you through the day. Some corn, peas, bit of rice.
Okay,
And
I'm more interested in what the dessert was. Do you know which particular dessert it was from the bakery?
Oh, it was a muffin.
A muffin. Lovely.
Yes.
do you know who baked
Okay.
it?
Well, her mother was sick today, so the daughter gave it to me. But you know, you're not suspecting her. She took it from this display case. She wouldn't take something, put something out that was troublesome.
Did she do anything with it before she handed it over to you?
No, she placed it in the box and gave it to me.
Okay, lovely. I'm gonna yeah, I think that's a nice conclusive bit. I'm gonna bring X-Ray to one side to just have a quick discussion over what we've heard so far. So
Did that worked properly? I'm guessing.
Yep.
yeah, that's all good.
So in there for her. Simple
Lovely.
as that.
So I'm gonna pull X-Ray over here and just ask him what he thinks from the information there.
I mean, either she did it or it's the baker's daughter. I mean, the mayor's suspicious of the baker's daughter, so I'd opt for her over the person in
And
here.
personally, I don't think there's any way that this maid would do it. So I think as long as with the information we've got, I think maybe we should speak to the guards about trying to secure the release of this maid from the guild, so it should carry hopefully
Yeah.
a small amount of weight.
We
with the
could ask
decision.
them to let her be in our custody instead.
Yeah, that's not a bad option, that one. And if you want to go and do that, then I'm going to see if she's got anything else to say.
Yep.
Okay, I'll let you go off and try to do that.
Off
then.
here. I just like. I'll
So
assume
just
there's like.
just before I'm going to go, so I've gone back over to the maid.
Yep.
It was just other than that, it was just a regular day. No come-ins or go-ins or anything like that.
No, he just sat with his books for the most of the day, reading
Okay.
and studying, as he usually
Okay.
does.
Sure. Okay, my friend has gone to speak to the guard to see if you can spend your custody with us. as we
Truly.
don't think you did it. Yeah.
But wouldn't that be just a burden? The
No,
town is near ruin, from what I understand.
it's fine. It's fine. We don't believe you did it, and we wouldn't want to see an innocent spend some time in jail. Okay, back up. That's me then with the questioning of the
Alright.
the lady.
So over to me then.
Yep. Guard sees you approach. Kind of just gives you an errant stare. Waiting for you to say something.
I like stand like just right in front of him and just go at it and ask, could we have the maid released into our custody as we are from the guild?
He'll kind of back away because you're a little too close from him, and he'll kind of like look up at you and kind of go, "Oh, releasing her from custody, even though she's the only suspect in a poisoning case. I highly doubt you could convince anyone to get that, even if you are from the guild. We're doing her no harm. The trial will be... It's been postponed until, you know, people are actually alive enough to give us one.
Okay,
If you're that
I'm gonna
concerned with her, we'll make sure that we don't treat her badly. And
I'm
she'll
gonna
be
have
fine
overheard
until...
this and walk over.
Oh yeah, we'll have echoed through that.
Yeah, sure.
God damn it.
And I'm also gonna come in, butt in here, and I'm gonna say that with all the stuff going on in the town, surely you don't have as much time to dedicate to looking after prisoners as you normally would. So we will be happy to take the burden off your hands.
He'll pause, stroke his chin, stare at the ground for a little bit. You make a good point. My services could be better off elsewhere, even hauling people around. Alright, tell you what, take the girl, but if she does anything else, you'll be held fully responsible. Or just as responsible, I should say.
Okay, so just to make it clear what the agreement is, does she have to stay with us at all times, or can she serve the time under sort of maybe house arrest?
If you trust her with someone else, then that is your business. It's just simply, if she does something, it's yours. It's a burden to bear.
I will suffer the repercussions. That's fine.
All right.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna go back. May I have the key to let her out, or is he? That's fine.
Yeah. So he'll walk up to the door, slam the key into the lock, unlock it, and open the gates. She'll timidly walk out and over to you. Thank you. It was not very pleasant in there, you can imagine. So, with that,
So-
I'm going to ask what, I'm going to switch over for just a moment. So, have you guys decided on what you're doing, you two?
Heading over to see the baker's daughter?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. That is what the plan is.
Alright. Sorry, if I knew it was that close to a conclusion, I would have just flat out asked without switching maps. Alright. Alright, and you guys?
I say we go out and try and find the other people, as we do not know where they are.
My suggestion would have been maybe to meet back up with the group, relay both sets of information before making our next move. So I think we should maybe go out and look for the other guys, obviously, because we don't know where they are. Well,
Yep.
we assume they're at the mayor's, so maybe we should head back towards the mayor's.
And their investigation would have taken them longer than your escort. Alright, so I'm going to move everyone back to the map page.
So I'm going to head back this way. God, this is harder on a laptop. I've just switched to Hannah's laptop.
Ah.
Oh,
So do we bump into these guys as they're coming out the door, or
You open the door as they're walking out,
sure?
with,
Um,
of course, the girl in tow.
yeah.
We didn't get our weapons back, did we?
Oh, bollocks.
Oh,
Well, we'll say for the sake of things, simplicity, they tossed you your weapons as you left, just to make sure you had them.
Actually, instead of sending me messages, remember stuff. I'm too poorly to remember. Okay, yeah, so sure. So then
You have a journal for
gonna-
a reason as well.
yeah. I'm gonna speak to obviously greet the guys as we get there and just relay the information that we found out. So basically what we found out from the barracks was, look, we've managed to get the maid out of jail. Here she is. And the maid says that there was no visitors after we left the previous day, and it was a normal day, and he had a lunch cooked from the restaurant, and his dessert was cooked by the bakery. The baker herself was sick, so the baker's daughter was manning the bakery, and that's who served her the muffin. What did you guys find out?
speaking of food items, as we were poking around the mayor's house, I noticed the presence of like magical crumbs, and upon further investigation, it looked like it was from like a food item that was either I like to think cursed or just given magic to. So I do have the
Sure.
suspicion that it might have been the baker's daughter,
Okay, sure.
because she would
Um,
it would kind of be in line for her to do that more so than any of the cooks in the restaurant.
okay,
kinda-
sure.
I
kinda
would.
I kind of butt my head in here and ask Moku that if we were able to keep the baker's daughter like doing stuff, he could check if she was magical of any kind.
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Like,
I would like to. Oh, I would like to note that Moku had mentioned that the magical cloud outside of the at the edges of the town seems to have grown in some shape.
yeah, that
Sure. Okay. So I'm going to turn to the maid now
Okay.
and just ask if she has any family within the town.
No, I came here for work, mostly.
Okay. Where? So in that case, I'm going to speak to the guys and say, I think then we should check, maybe get the maid a room at the inn where she can spend their time until we've just fully proven her innocence.
That sounds good.
sounds fair.
Should we hire someone maybe to just keep an eye on her too?
No, I think I trust her enough to just leave her.
Sounds good then.
in my opinion. I mean, we can put it to
I
a
would like-
vote.
I would like to point out that since she was, what it seems is that she was there's that. It seems she was what was the word, framed for the murder. There may be a reason for someone to try and go after her, as seems she's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So let's get her a room at the inn then.
Yeah, and maybe someone to guard is fine.
I'll
Okay.
I'll do that if no one else wishes.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Game Master, could you just mark us where the inn is?
Oh, it's
Because I can't really see very well.
Oh,
The inn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit near the smoke cloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We could just once you get in the room, you could try and seal it, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, let's head over towards the inn anyway, and maybe maybe two of us go to see the baker's daughter, and two will drop the maid off at the inn. Does that sound like
I'll-
a plan?
Yeah, question who will. Well, obviously, Moku has to go to the baker's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Questions.
it's right next to each other.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's fine.
Counting travel time in this town, small
No,
enough.
it's pretty.
So
Oh,
So she will enter the inn with you guys. She will, the innkeeper will just kind of groan and lay his head on the table, kind of leisurely wave.
And I'm gonna go and speak to the innkeeper. I'm gonna explain the situation, and I need a room. Can we give the maid a name quickly,
Emma.
or do I have to keep Emma? Lovely. Can I have a room for Emma, this maid?
Sure. Both of you, all three of you can have a room. Why are there two of you and one of him, 6 of her?
Basically,
okay?
we just need it.
Oh, you try and live in this town for a day with this poison everywhere. It messes with you. Sure, just throw a gold coin behind the desk. I'll find it later. She'll just dig in her pocket and put it on the desk.
Lovely. Okay, so we're gonna go in, find a suitable room.
And
And
So upstairs you find many rooms, rather nice looking ones. But
I
with
should
Fort?
go
okay,
go ahead,
sure.
pizza.
It's just a nice looking in room.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and make sure you stay in the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hire you a guard to protect you.
She looks behind and just nods to you as she secures the window.
I just pat Chris or whatever. I just pat Adriel on her back and like smile and whisper, "Take good care of her," before then just heading out to Moku.
Don't worry, I will.
Okay, and then we're gonna head back over to the bakery.
okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk right into the bakery.
I walk right behind it.
Well-
her.
You'll notice that on the window of the bakery, it seems to be closed.
Oh,
Well, then we knocked
how
on the door.
inconvenient.
We just
I'm gonna have a wander around the back and just poke my head around the back just to see if there's a back entrance that may be open.
I just start slamming my fist on the door.
I'm just gonna tap
Alright.
on the window.
As-
sometimes.
As you trail around and the many different things are happening to the house, Alton just
Damn
hits the door and it flings open. It appears to have never been locked.
Wonderful
Ooh.
security.
I just kind of walk in suspiciously and look around.
Alright, follow him.
I would
Okay.
have heard this by now, and I'm gonna run round to the front and just to see what's happened and use the front door.
See, this is why you
yeah,
always
you
lock the front door.
You turn around, you turn the corner, and the front door is just flung full open.
I'm gonna ask Alton what happened.
I touched the door and it opened.
Well, why didn't you
Okay,
try the door before coming up with
If-
all these schemes?
Man,
I
if-
gave it a gentle love tap.
If-
Unfortunately, I seem to have broken the part where it just like closes, makes sure it's closed.
if that's a love tap, I don't want to see a punch.
All right.
Anyway, so we make our way in. Is there anybody in there?
The display case is full, but it's dark and there doesn't appear to be anyone in there.
Okay. In that
I-
case, I'm gonna go up to the display case and have a look through the muffins.
While he does that, or go ahead.
And I'm gonna call Moku over to see if any of those muffins have the same magical ingredients as the muffin crumb or the crumbs that he found at the mayor's house.
So I'm gonna go ahead, walk
All
over
right.
to the muffin stand.
Yeah. So, after a few checking through the muffins, none of them seem to have the same residue or crumbs at all. You do sense that there was something here of that sort. It feels like it's been here. It's familiar.
So I'm
It's
gonna
vague.
take a step back and say something is familiar. It must have been like the same feeling I felt when I was at the mayor's. This must have either been like this must have been the origin point of it.
Sure. Okay.
Well,
In that case, I think maybe we should go out the back to the prepping area and see if we can find any more clues as to what it may be.
I'll just.
All right.
But
As
in
you
here,
enter the back of the bakery, there you go through the kitchen, and there appears to be stairs leading upwards, well, to what looks like a living quarters.
Okay.
you.
Again,
I-
I'm going to ask Moku for the same check on the kitchen area.
So I'm gonna take a walk in the kitchen area and take a look around and probably see if
All right.
same
So
residue.
you're gonna take a few minutes searching that,
Yeah.
and after that, you're okay. So you end up finding nothing of the sort. There doesn't appear to be anything of the same type.
Okay.
The kitchen seems to be clear completely of anything of the sort. Sorry, I repeated
Could
myself.
could I do like a check for trapdoors? And if so, would it be a perception or an investigation check?
It would be a perception.
Okay, then I do it. I check for like any trap doors or trap walls or whatever.
As you're running your hands across the walls and floor, and everyone else sees you kind of crawling around, you find nothing of the sort. It tends to be solid wooden walls, keeping this bakery up and upright. And the most you can find is a cellar back in the kitchen that was quite obvious.
Okay. I think then in that case we need to check the cellar and upstairs to make sure that we've done a full investigation.
I'll check the cellar. Same thing.
And I'm going to go check upstairs.
So, check the cellar. There don't appear to be any doors or walls. It just appears to be flour and food stock. Apples, bananas, wheat, flour, everything you would need in a baking shop. Kept nice and cool down in the cellar.
Are there
we
like
also-
any rats or anything?
I think we also need to check for traces of poison down there as well as
Yeah.
upstairs.
That's...
So, Moku's going to be busy.
Yeah, Moku's gonna be quite busy. So
All right.
I'm gonna go down to the cellar first, as that might be of more interest. Me at least.
Okay. So, after a few more minutes of searching around, checking through bags, such and such, the only real thing you find is a rotten apple or two. And, you know, end up covering yourself in a bit of flour. But otherwise, nothing seems to be amiss.
I just kind of nudge Moku here and ask if she could check if there's any poison gas seeping in anywhere.
So that would be perception.
But other than that,
I
Hannah, it
will-
was good.
Definitely agree to do that.
Oh, that's a
Everything in it is rather sealed tight. If it wasn't for the trap door, this would almost be a. You could almost mistake it for a cave with how sealed it is.
No, I don't think there's going to be any poison gas coming down here anytime soon.
Okay, I say we head up to Miku then and see if he's
So,
found anything.
Miku, you're by yourself going up the stairs. There are a few rooms upstairs. Total of 3 rooms upstairs. And one in which you hear a woman moaning.
okay. So I'm going to try to keep quiet and maybe listen in to what she's moaning about.
So,
Gone awfully quiet.
House, if you start being a little bit more honest with me. So what's it going to be? Do I call the guards and we get the honesty that way, or
Okay,
do you
I'm
just
back.
be honest without the guards?
I think at this
Or
point,
I get you, or I call the guards and have you arrested for breaking into my home.
Call the guards.
First, my
Call the
first my
guards.
daughter disappears, and now this. You
Call the
are
guards.
all a bunch of wretches at this
Well,
point.
If you,
I say
if you call the guards, and I'll let them know that your daughter
so,
may be a suspect in this poison case.
so as this commotion's going on, Moku and Alton are able to hear a lot of commotion going on upstairs.
Yeah,
A lot of
I'm gonna
yelling,
go ahead
a lot
and
of
just
arguing.
walk upstairs.
same.
There's nothing for me down here.
I just
So-
kind of I rush up the stairs behind Moku and just into
Alright,
the room.
So you enter the doorway,
and she just kind of stares at you like, "There's more."
What the hell is
Um,
going on up here?
So, this lady's being incredibly awkward, and will not, and it seems to be avoiding questions as to why she's ill.
she'll have a shocked expression as she looks at like the two in the doorway.
Yes, there's more of us. How
Are,
can you
are
be
you
surprised by
are you
this?
going to be taking that madman out of here?
Yeah, sure. I just at this point I just kind of grab Miku and throw him out the door.
What?
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 So interrogate
Are
the
you
baker's
fucking
daughter.
serious right now?
This is interrogation time. I then just shuffle over to the lady and
She'll,
nod at my. Go ahead.
she'll calm down a little bit and just thank you.
At this
What
point
the
I
hell's
just
going on anymore?
we saw the bakery was closed and I knocked on the door and the door kind of opened. And we're like, if it's closed, shouldn't it be locked? And we came in to investigate.
There's, you act as if there's criminals in this town. We don't need to lock our doors. Not until now, apparently.
But if it's true as my friend says and he thinks you're not being honest, I would love you to be honest with us.
He thinks I'm sicker than I really am.
I'm going
just
to
have
overhear
cough
this
a
and I'm
little
going to
bit.
shout, I know you're sicker than you really are.
Just have a bit of a cough and a stomachache for a week.
A week.
Yeah, I saw you guys when I was working sick the other day, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills. Really think I get that many off days? The only day I'm off today is because the damn town is in ruins.
And do you know where your daughter is?
Ugh, that's the thing. I wish I did. I'm worried for her. As far as I knew, she went up north with with her friend. They were trying to escape the poison. As far as I understand.
When did they leave?
That's all the guards would tell me.
When did they leave?
Shortly after the gas started appearing.
Which is
Halfway through the night.
It's a bit of a strange time to just leave.
so half a day ago then.
At least that's the last I saw of her. If you find her, just let me know she's alright.
At this point, I just pick the lady up and put her in her bed.
She'll be surprised and struggle a little bit first, but realize you're trying to help. Alright, so Adele, have you finished fortifying the inn while they're doing all of this?
I have, and also had a little girl time with the maid.
Oh, alright.
It's Emma.
Oh.
It's Emma.
Yeah, so
I
what's
put it
this
that
girl
way
time,
specifically, and you know it. Sorry?
So what did this girl time involve?
Hmm?
What did this girl time involve?
That is for the girls to know. Nothing important in any case.
Just calming her down kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Alright.
But that.
So at this point, you know, you've been able to kind of figure everything out for more or less. So you'll be leaving the inn at that point and be able to
Yep.
decide what you wish to do there.
Oops.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna head over to the see what the others have been doing in the meantime. That would seem like a valid idea.
Alright. So, heading from the inn to the bakery, you notice that the door is almost off its hinges.
What
Yeah.
the hell happened this time?
Everything inside will be perfectly fine. The kitchen is slightly messy, but otherwise this what you'd expect.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you hear talking from upstairs. I'm supposing you're going up there.
I'm going to call upstairs. Is everything okay up there?
Oh, we're all dying.
Is that the actual response?
No.
You weird thing says thing.
Everything's fine, I suppose.
So
Right.
she'll kind of point at Moku. They're like, "Can you? Is it possible for you to stop that gas? I mean, you're a mage after all, right? You deal with this stuff all the time."
Actually, no, this is completely new to me. I'm sorry. I
see.
don't go around. I don't get around too often. Nor do I deal with magical crystals that spew gas or control it.
She will look at you in blank shock and mouth words, but nothing comes out at just
I'm
what you had
sorry.
just told her.
There's very little I do know about this. The only thing I do know is that it's getting bigger.
So she tends to be more shocked at the idea of the crystal and all that. Like there's something actually causing it. It's growing bigger.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
perhaps my daughter had the right idea. I don't think I'll be able to get out. Thankfully, she'll be able to keep going.
At this point, I'm going to come back in the room and advise the lady that she needs to seek medical attention.
She'll nod at you and kind of turn over in her bed.
Would you like me to take you there?
No, thank you. The doctors are having their rounds. I've been able to see them through the window. They'll eventually make their way here. They know I'm here. I'm always here.
Okay. In that case, I think it's
I think
time
we
to
should
head
leave.
north.
All right. So, Hart, you know what time it is, don't you?
Oh, time to get out of this place. Also, Arcana probably.
I think we need. We're out the front now, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to say to the guys, I think obviously her daughter's got a lot to do with this, disappearing in the middle of the night. The dodgy muffins, the dodgy crumbs. I think we need to head north and find her because I don't think there's a clear way of stopping it without doing that.
Yeah. Sounds
well.
good. Now the one question is, which of the two roads north did she take?
I reckon this one. If it let me click it.
That one.
Yeah.
Should we get the cart first, or?
And should we bring Emma?
I think the cart currently is engulfed in the gas.
No, it's on this field down here.
I think maybe we should just leave the car and empty the supplies into our backpacks.
And what about Emma?
Well, Adriel, is it Adriel? Is that what it is? Has done a beautiful job fortifying the inn. And I think maybe, would you say she's safe from the gas?
I would say she.
In that case, then I think maybe we should leave her.
Should we leave her some coin at least, though?
She had her own coin. She bought the room herself.
That is true.
So I think we should empty the Chocobo car into our backpacks and then head north. Sorry, Pete. So just go back on a bit of information. Was it northwest? Was it or
She
was it
said
just
that
north?
the guards had told her that her daughter had gone north.
Just north. Then I think the top road is the most northern road.
Or we could ask a guard.
I think that'd just be going over same ground twice. Anyway, a group vote, obviously. But my plan would be empty the Chocobo car into backpacks and then head north because I don't think there's any way of stopping the clouds without
Yeah.
maybe finding the daughter.
This seems to be out of my personal control. This is also out of like my realm, so this is out of my power range. So I have to agree with you. We should go get the cart.
We
should
could try and
get the cart stuff.
smash the crystals.
I mean, if you want to have a go at that X-ray,
Good luck with that.
feel free. I mean,
I'd be flinging rocks, though.
if you want to have a go, have a go. There's no harm in trying, I suppose, while we're here.
I say
Gonna go for it.
I say we head to the chocobo cart. You guys, we can empty it, and then I'll throw a few rocks from there.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna navigate over there.
Okay, so the chocobo cart. So 10 days of rations. I mean, the firewood, I think we're gonna have to leave.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah,
just
Obviously,
leave the
due
firewood.
to I'd say maybe divide the healing potions into to 2 3s and 2 2s.
I'll take 2.
I'll take 2.
The same with the rations, and then the rope. Anybody sort of can take the rope, and then somebody else can take the pot and pats. I think that's meant to say pans, no doubt.
Yep.
So I'll take 3 healing potions and 2 rations.
I'll take 2 healing potions and 3
Hmm.
rations.
I'll take
I'll,
the last, I presume.
I'll take 2 healing potions. I can take the pots and pans too.
We'll really need them though.
Yeah, well, if we can carry them, we might as well.
Fair.
I mean,
It's like they can be discarded for something else if necessary, but I'd take them in case,
I can.
if any.
Go ahead, Jake.
No, that's fine. And then, with regards to the rope, have we got everything else? Have we?
Yeah.
I've already got a 50-foot of rope, so if there's somebody else that doesn't, it'd be more useful for them.
I'll take 25 feet of it since I only have 25 feet of it. Oh no, wait, I have 50. Never
You
mind.
have to take a 50, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can have 100, I guess.
Yeah, take another one.
Yeah, I'll take the other half.
So we're gonna sacrifice the firewood.
Yeah.
And we've got everything else.
There's
Lovely.
plenty of trees around anyway.
Yeah.
At this point, I think I'll try and fling a few rocks at the crystal.
All right. Make
What?
me a attack.
Attack, just rock, I guess, or what would it be?
Yeah, it would be by your dex modifier. So it is
D20 plus dex.
modifier, so it's +1.
Slash R D20 plus 1. 9.
All right. After hurling over rocks, you seem to completely miss the mark with every single one of them. They're going way too far or way too close.
We
Through
can
a
get
window.
moving then.
Yeah. In that case, I think. Sorry, Peter. Can we have a time of day check?
It is about 3:30.
Lovely. There. Well, that's ample time of the day left. In that case, I'm going to say to the guys, I think it's time for us to head north.
I'll agree with that
Everybody's in
one.
Sounds good.
Lovely. So yeah, north it is.
Not much more we can do here, so north we go.
Okay. All right.
Marching order.
So, continuing north. Okay, does anyone have any tracking skills?
Me.
All right. then make me a check on it. That would be, what was that, survival, I think?
Let me look at my character sheet.
Oh, advantage on wisdom checks, so that would
I
be
mean,
perception.
I have nomadic instincts, which would be survival, I guess, or which is survival.
So
So
what do you want me to give you a wisdom check?
I want 2 wisdom checks.
What any skill that uses wisdom?
Yeah,
Survival.
perception,
Can I
actually.
use insight? No.
Perception.
Insight's more for telling what a person will do, or what their intent is.
Insight into a situation kind of stuff. Yeah, give me 2 perceptions though. Okay. After looking around for a decent while, you find several footprints that lead you towards a camp, a lumberyard camp. I have bad music for this one. I'll have to change it.
I know music. I actually do. Where is it from? That's where it's from.
Alright. I think that's a little loud, honestly.
Yeah, I had to turn mine down.
I just mute the tabs.
Yeah, so I should even bother with music, you're saying?
Just that I have mute
So-
on every website except YouTube, so
Yeah, gotcha.
What?
One
I
moment.
see
Roll
how it
20s.
is.
Alright,
Jeez.
so
Is-
you end up at a lumber camp where the trace seems to disappear more or less. As this road is heavily traveled,
I say we go and just snoop around and see if we can find anyone who saw her.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I think we need to, before we do anything, I think we need to work out if these guys are all friendly or if there's some that may not be so friendly before we just start walking in. So
I mean,
we
they-
need to do
they
some
could-
sort of check.
They could be vipers, you are correct.
See.
I think we should prepare for the worst.
Hmm.
But I don't know, maybe assume that they're friendly until otherwise.
because I know some of the notes weren't kept very, everything wasn't written down. The mayor did warn you of the northern logging camp was suspicious to him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't think we should just go charging in there.
I suggest I shall do this. Perception. Perception check. You can hear anything, bad.
Well, you hear people attempting to cut down trees and laughing wholeheartedly at each other. Some of them doing, you hear thunk and then people going, "Ah, you think that's a chop?" and just laughing at him. As like several people are just kind of joking around, it seems.
In that case, what I'm gonna do is maybe make my way sort of round the side of the camp, and just or approaching to get a good look of everything. Is
Alright.
this wall here? Is it a high wall or is it a low fence? It looks like a low fence to me. Yes, this one.
It is a low fence.
Okay. So I'm going to sort of look around this building to sort of see into that area. Yeah.
Okay, so you see two people tending to chocobos. One not very good at his job, with the chocobo constantly struggling and kind of running off. And him having to chase after it constantly.
Okay.
He seems to be attaching a saddle or something, but it seems it does not want.
Okay, back to the other guys, whatever. They might want to do some additionals.
I just
Cool.
L.
Hey,
That's all.
Yep.
He says he's gonna snooze.
Yeah. Just when Miku comes back, I just kind of talk to him. What's our plan if the worst happens and we get attacked?
Well,
If we get attacked, then we. That's simple. In that case, we haven't really been able to get anything.
General one way or the other.
So I think maybe we should just walk in.
I'll take the lead. Just
Stop at this first dude, I reckon.
Oh, he'll see you and give you a friendly smile and a wave. Hey, we don't get many travelers out here. You need firewood?
Should we just ask for information?
He'll
About
go to
head.
smash his axe into the tree again, and one of the other ones will mock him, going, "Ha! You just don't got the chops for it, do you?"
Damn it.
dang it!
That's pretty good.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
I giggle slightly before
The
just.
rest of the camp will
I
just
just giggle.
roar.
I just giggle before asking the man with the axe, mind if I have a go?
Sure, I can't see why not. He hands you the axe handle first.
I grab it and swing
So-
at the tree. That's an athletics check, isn't it?
Yep.
You want to hope this comes off now? Oh, shit.
So, you strike the tree, and it starts to fall. And to everyone's surprise, it actually is falling over, being a very large oak. It basically covers this entire area over here.
Oh, we killed a man then.
Hey, you trying to crush me? I've
just-
got enough of this nonsense for one day. I'm
I'd-
going to his tent and
Disappear.
Into the aether.
I hand the man back his axe and just kind of whisper, "That's how it's done."
he goes, that's how you try and kill somebody. Huh. I've been trying to do that for days. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Man.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna go over to the dude, and just explain that I am looking for somebody that was meant to have headed north, so she may have come through here.
Oh yeah? We haven't had many travelers through here.
By not many, does that mean there's been some then?
Oh. Yeah, a couple. Some kids who are just running by. Oh, they're good ones. They come here and help every once in a while with the trees. Something needs to be fell.
I butt into the conversation and just ask, "Did you see anyone last night?"
Last night? I mean, I don't work the night. I don't think anybody here does. It's pretty most times because, anything comes in near the town, we hear the chocobos screech. They're more of an alarm system than anything these days.
If I may interject for a second, is my this thing, the superb hearing, still in effect by chance?
Yep.
It's
I'm
a
using your
passive.
perception. I'm using your perception check from last time still.
Fair enough. Where is that?
So, what are you trying to listen for?
Not much. Just seeing if there's anything.
Just for the sake of listening.
Yep.
He goes, "Oh, do you guys need a bed or something? I know it's a little bit farther from town than people like."
We're good.
So this woman will kind of walk over to Moku and like trace a hand onto her chest and just be like, "You're cute."
Moku's gonna take a step back and look at the girl and kind of mouth, "Why are you doing this to me?"
I'm going to notice this and take a step forward.
I come over to just seeing Adriel move.
Hey, I'm not causing any trouble. I just thought this one's cute and wanted to have a little chat.
Well, if you are to chat with me, then you should probably do so without touching me, especially on my chest.
Oh, come on. With those, how could you not? Men must get on you all the time. If only I could have something like that.
Moku is gonna take another step back because she's just creeped out by this girl.
I glance at Moku, like, do you need help?
I don't feel comfortable around her.
She'll kind of shrug and go, can't win them all. She'll start walking away.
I visibly relax.
I
as she's
creepily follow her, because why not?
Oh, Jesus. I am losing it right now.
There we go. Chris, don't be like that.
And when the woman stops, I just kind of place a hand on her shoulder and just don't do that before walking back.
My, half of them are touchy and half of them aren't. How surprising.
So, at this point, I'm gonna ask the dude that we've been speaking to if he minds if we have a look around.
Go ahead. We've got nothing to hide here. Just a bunch of trees and wood.
And can I ask who's in charge?
Oof. That's a heated debate, but most people would say, Jarek. He's at the fire.
So that's that clicky thing doesn't work.
This guy.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go thank you for your time, and I'm gonna head round to this dude here.
He'll give you a small wave. Alright.
I just
Don't know what the others are doing yet.
sit on the tree. I fell, like, just outside the guy's tent who disappeared, waiting for him to come out.
You're just staring at this guy's tent. Got it.
Brilliant. So I'm gonna go up to this dude then and just be like, "Hey, can we have a chat?"
He'll take the bottle in his hand and tilt it upwards, drinking wholeheartedly. Be like, "Hey, sure." He'll just toss the bottle towards you. What you need?
Just after some people that may have travelled through here last night, really. Just wondered if you could help.
Oh yeah? Never heard of him.
There'll be a little coin in it for you.
I didn't know anything. Your coin's wasted.
Yeah.
I just kind of listen in.
I want to try and climb up this building.
What? Okay. What about if
Chris, give me
What
an
about-
athletics. Hey, go ahead, Jake. I'm listening.
Oh, sure. I thought Chris was doing something. What about if we maybe offered to do some work? Would that jolt your memory?
We don't need any more hands here. Hell, it's hard enough paying the ones we do have. We don't sell
It
them.
would be free work.
Not interested.
Not interested.
Well,
And Adriel, second one, please.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Yup.
Can do.
It's not a small building.
It is true.
Okay. So stand up and point at Adriel on the roof of one of his buildings and just be like, "Hey, you ain't no sparrow. You're gonna get yourself killed and it ain't gonna be good for us. Our business is good enough without fucking idiots killing themselves for us." Let's just take another drink.
Just gonna kind of just watch him climb up the building.
I yell back to him, you guys seem to be doing a fine job of killing yourselves.
I wish. He'll just kind of
think-
stare at Miku and go, "Ugh, I wish he wasn't wrong."
At this point, I'm going to say, when people do pass through here, what way do they normally head?
People don't come here. We come to them. We bring the firewood, and that's all.
Well, that's not what the guy at the gate said. He said that people did pass.
Drunk. No.
You seem like one to me, not the guy at the gate.
If I was drunk, would I do this? He'll then put his hand into the fire for a moment and then smash it into the ground and be like, "See, I ain't, and you don't got any proof."
At this point, I get off the tree, come over to the fire, and glance at Miku. Is there a problem here?
This guy's just trying to prove to me he's not drunk, but he clearly is. Is there anybody else in charge round here?
You think there's anyone else here more handleable than me? I can handle them all.
Well, in a
Can't
minute,
handle
you're not gonna be
me.
able to handle me.
And then so Muku, you just got this guy standing. Just like, oh shit. Fuck.
Are you
You by
touching me?
accident. It's just a mode of like, so how's your friend doing up there?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
the
think
worrying
he's doing
thing. Chris
doing
can't
just
do it.
fine up there. I think it suits
Didn't
him.
ask how he was doing. I'm guessing he's like enjoying the view and everything.
Well,
But
yeah.
what the hell is he doing up there?
Sometimes
Let's-
people like to climb things just to climb things.
Is that your scholarly
don't-
opinion?
You tell me you don't see a building and think, "Oh, I have to climb that."
Well, no. Well, no, because most of us get ourselves killed trying to put up the shingles to begin with.
You'll be fine if you're worried about him. Trust me. He handles himself really well.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about having to clean up the mess.
Isn't
And he'll
Adriel a
just kind of
female?
walk away.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, oh my God! I'm so sorry. I am such a bad.
I think I was the one who made the mistake, but you know,
I just assumed it
NPCs
was
won't.
me.
Oh,
I just lean over the edge and just, tell Tomo
Okay.
I was in fact enjoying the view.
I would go up there if I was, strong, but no, I think I'm just fine. Maybe I can climb this tree over here. But
so
I'm just gonna go ahead and climb the tree. 'Cause why not? Why not?
Question.
Alright. Give me athletics while we deal with
Oh,
the other
God.
people.
Pizza.
So you climb 10 feet, and then the branch you're stepping on just flat out breaks, and you fall to the ground onto your ass.
Damage roll.
I just rub my butt and just shake
Yeah,
my
actually, it's
head,
a 1d4.
stand
First,
up. That didn't happen.
You know what? It's fine. I'm fine with this. You just kind of, you burn it off. You're alright.
Nope.
You just watch.
Nobody saw anything. Just kidding.
So back to the drunk guy with the fire.
And now you're trying to put me out of business by stripping the trees for me. Thank you for that.
No problem.
In that case, I'm just gonna head on to the back of the lump then and out the other side.
I want to take the guy up on his challenge that no one can beat him.
All right, then take him up.
I
Okay.
Because I mean, there's only so many questions you can ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's only so many buildings that people can climb for no reason.
Oh yeah. So what are you doing up there anyway?
That's what...
Hmm?
'Cause I'm unclear of what Adele is doing up there. After.
Just watching down the road, enjoying the view.
Oh yeah.
You're wrong.
All right. So, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh jeez.
Every time.
Oof. So, you then fall through the weakened boards underneath of you and land inside the home.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Take
Oh.
So, you are now inside. Take a 1d6, if you would, for falling and not catching yourself. All right. So you take a 1 damage.
Yeah.
So, inside you land. You hit a large amount of firewood, hurting you, hurting your leg a little bit, but nothing that you can't shake off. Inside, it's rather dark, other than the glimmering of this or that. These little, just a little bit of glistening here and there in the inside.
Is there no one inside besides myself?
Mm-hmm. You're all alone.
Okay.
At this point, I'm also going to shout over to Moku and meet him about here. That's okay. And just ask him if you can do one of his magical checks. Area. Just to see if there is any.
I certainly can. I certainly can check for magic around here. Do that anytime, actually.
But do I want to?
The guy will come up to Moku and just be like, I thought you said he was
God
good
damn
at
it.
climbing. I thought you
Hey, I
said we
didn't
wouldn't
say
have
he
any
was good at
bodies to
climbing.
clean up.
Well, I can't predict.
Now
I
there's
mean,
a hole in the roof.
It's. I don't consider it the fault of him. I consider it the fault of the guys who made the roof.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask for a second Arcana check.
Okay.
Because I'm determining something different. Okay. Alright. So, you can tell there is a faint arcane signature inside the building. But it's odd because it seems to be in multiple locations at once.
Oh dear God.
Oh dear. Okay.
More lightning cats.
So I'm just unable to tell like what kind of magical signature it is. It's just a magical
Well, you
signature.
Well, you didn't tell me. You asked me.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It seems like, well, all you have to do is ask, man, if you got more questions towards the topic. I can't always remember to say everything. So, the magic seems rather neutral. except for a little bit of, like a hint of poison-isk arcane energy near the end, on the far side. I mean.
Oh boy. So I'm gonna walk over, say that. Yeah, there is definitely magical signatures around here. There's multiple ones.
The guy next to you goes, "Oh, magic here?
Yeah.
A lumber camp full of magic." He just kind of claps his hands and laughs. Man, that sounds like a hell of a joke.
Would I lie to you about this, sir?
Maybe you're trying to besmudge your good name. Who knows?
I still want to get into.
I can promise you I'm not doing that. I'm just reporting on what I felt.
So, Adriel, you are stuck in a place full of wood, and you have finally became accustomed to the area because dark vision. So, looking around, you can see a lot of lumber, but mixed in the mix. Oh, make me a. Actually, at this point, it's so obvious. There's no need for a perception check. There are crystals littered about, the entirety of it. Some attempting to be hidden, some so much on like work tables in the side.
Okay. I do not like the looks of this one bit.
The only exit appears to be at the very far side of the room. Well, other than the one you've made.
Could fly out. I mean,
I was considering that. I wonder. Let me look here. How stable is the footing underneath me?
For the most part, they're stacked properly, or wood logs are stacked properly to a point where it would be hard to tumble them. And they're against the wall, in the back wall, where you landed. So your footing is good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and jump out right through where I came in.
Alright, so decrease, take out one of your jumps, of course, and...
What roll am I making?
You're actually, I don't believe making one. I'm just trying to see what your jump height is.
it's
I
like
forgot.
30 feet.
It is... We figured it out, I just don't remember if you wrote it.
No, because it was from the main game stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so for the sake of being, for the sake of everything, we'll say you jumped out and landed on another portion of the roof of your choosing.
Oh, here.
All right. So you land next to your hole. It makes a slight creak, and the footing underneath you isn't great. Make a dexterity check or dexterity save.
Yep. Please, I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
So you slip and fall off the roof.
God fucking damn it. Roll d6.
It's a
I'm
1d6, yep.
This is fucking...
Getting lucky on those.
Yeah,
Could've-
not so much on the other
12
things.
damage. It could have been 12 damage.
Yeah, it could have. I'm just gonna lay there and contemplate my life.
I'm gonna just walk on over. Hey, is everything all right? Are you okay? You've been having bad luck lately.
Yep. That's the thing. You were asking me if I'm okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay. I'm not too badly hurt. There are a lot of crystals in that building, though.
I might need to take a look at this.
Not entirely sure
So
about
you're
that.
just kind of laying on the ground right now?
Yep, I'm just
Okay.
gonna lay there. Probably.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Jesus.
What kind of throw?
Dex.
Dexterity save.
Again?
Or you could do strength if you wanted to. Oh.
It was a bit late for that.
Alright. Oh. Never mind. Works either way.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
the villager next to Moku will suddenly make a motion. He will grab his axe with one hand and attempt to slam it into the ground where you are.
Oh god.
You will just roll out of the way as the axe strikes the ground.
I'm going to immediately turn to the man next to me and ask, what the hell was that about?
I'm sorry, that just... For some reason, that made me lose my shit watching Moku flip upside down.
Just does a handstand, just like, what are you doing?
And he'll just say, my job. So, roll for initiative.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
There.
I'm always the slowest at these guys.
Hey-o.
Thank God I could see the rolls for the preview.
Advanced. How do I add this guy to the turn? There we go.
Pizza. By the way,
What's up?
the jump spell that Chris gets, it triples his jump height.
Yeah, I know. That's why, yeah, he can jump high enough. Because there's no way he would be able to jump on the building. Mine was how fast he would be landing on the building.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I cared about. What? Oh, fuck. Wait. Actually, no, oh, fuck. I just screwed that up really hard.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Oh. Okay. And Moku is what, 7? Why is Moku on here twice? I'm confused. Oh well, I'll delete one of Moku's.
Because Moku.
Because Moku attacks twice per turn because she's that good.
Did they enter the battlefield in attack position? I think that jokes.
Put her in defense mode.
Oh yeah. And give me my order. There we go. Wait, what? That's the wrong order. What the shit is with this thing going?
Tactical
I'm
difficulties.
I'm not sure if I'd even be able to like know there's a
There we
fight
go.
going on though.
Well, it's just for the sake of severity. Because everybody starts pulling out their weapons.
Oh god.
Oh, what have we done? What have I done? What have you done?
Chris, what are you done?
I mentioned crystals. Is that taboo around here?
He just
They're-
He stands
oh
up
god.
and goes, oh, we got troublemakers here.
let's show him what we can do.
I wanna
So,
cause trouble,
Chris
man.
gets the first turn. And is prone on the ground currently.
Turn order thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Turn order thing's just screwed up.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
we
all I
don't
see.
just.
It only shows Moku and the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
My turn order is perfectly fine. That's the part that's confusing for me. Alright, tell you what, I'll just delete them all. And I'll just add a turn to everything. Could someone be kind enough to read out the turns
Yes.
or the initiatives for me?
Let's see.
Just name
Person.
and
I have 16.
no, just all the way
Oh.
down. Somebody do everybody's for me.
Okay, Alton, Adriel 16,
Thank you.
Moku 7, Jake 10, and Alton 3.
There we go, and I should be able to go as descending. Did it work?
It did.
Okay, cool.
So my
Alright.
turn now.
Yep. You're prone on the ground currently.
Quick suggestion, maybe we should just take a quick break before this happens.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That is true.
Having a bit of a piss break right before the action starts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Back in 10 minutes.
Yep.
Mhm. See y'all in 5.
Yep.
Peace. See you in 5 or so.
Who is still here, by the way? If anyone. Hello?
Hello. Tis I.
Mm-hmm.
Inigo Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die.
I would like to point out as a post that I made in the voice chat text thing, referring
one?
to, yes, the video, referring to the girl from earlier.
Yeah, what about her?
Just play the video.
I can't make out what they say though.
You can't?
Oh, now I could make it out. If she breathes, she's a thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
I have popcorn now.
I had chips earlier.
Well, this shit went south.
Yeah. Chris, it's all your fault.
Damn it, Chris.
I'm just gonna launch across the fire at the dude.
Well, he's drunk, so you should be able to just like push him into the fire.
Yeah.
I could make a Molotov cocktail.
I wonder if his hand looked pretty burned after he put his hand in the fire.
Hello.
Pizza. Question. How many? Who is drunk?
Totally not me.
I'm not drunk.
Not me either.
I mean, dude, I'd say those Dextrol and those Dextrols were pretty drunk.
No, but I mean of the enemy. I know the guy across
Of
from
the people-
the fire.
Of the people you've seen, the only one that seems drunk or in an intoxicated state at all is simply the man at the fire.
Okay.
Everyone else doesn't seem to be in any. Fine. Perfectly fine.
If we kill everyone, we can steal the chocobos.
As long as we keep the chocobos alive. Wouldn't want them rushing headlong into battle. Suicidal
Wonder
perps.
Wonder if we get the same weird ass combat where I end up just tackling people again.
Crit.
What? What's up?
So for
Crit.
the record, Chris.
Oh, yeah?
Getting up is half your movement speed.
Yep.
I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I have an idea.
You're gonna bite his ankle?
No.
Sounds like something Elle would do.
I mean, it's something he has done, hasn't it?
I don't know. Are you recording this one too, Hart, or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Hello, YouTube.
I think that's why he was so. I think that's why he was so antsy about the internet issues.
That and I didn't want it to interrupt. No, the internet issues doesn't stop the recording. It's more like it interrupts the game flow.
Yeah, I know. But it interrupts the game flow for the recording too.
Yeah.
That's all. And Hard is streamer doggo. He enjoys the streamer boys. It's just a see you later, boys.
A good boy.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Drake.
Oh.
Is everybody... We all back?
Damn it. Forgot like
It
this.
appears to be so.
I will eventually. Anyway. I'm here.
The doggo that was assembled correctly.
Mostly correctly. Still working out the kinks.
Kink. Yeah, that dog has too many kinks, if you know what I mean.
Wink wink.
I mean, he's a furry after all.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, they have to have like 10,000
You
kinks
gotta,
that
you gotta have
normal people
11,
don't have.
at least 11 million.
I mean, that's what everybody says.
And everybody's right?
Right, yeah.
So, yes, to answer your question, everybody is here. I just had to get a glass of water and take a piss.
Good smell.
So, shall we resume?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good to do that.
I'm here.
All right.
Yep.
Any other questions, X-Ray?
I'm good.
Okay. Anybody else with questions at all?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So it seems that you've pissed off a lumber camp full of people.
Hiding shit though.
Hmm?
They're hiding stuff though. Bad stuff.
They're bad people. Slay, slay, slay.
Slay like Santa Claus?
Kill,
Oh, no.
kill.
So, Chris,
Yes.
Adriel, what you gonna do to give him hell? This guy just swung an axe and struck the ground instead of you.
Well, let's see here. I have options.
Yup.
Perhaps.
Do you remember that some of them have consequences?
Yes, as I've learned.
I just mean your current state.
Hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When will I learn
So
that my
that's
consequences?
fine. That's fine.
Let's see.
The
He's
consequences involve-
how far away is he from me? About? Did you say?
It's 5 feet. 5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah, fair enough.
Everyone here it's 5 foot per square.
Hmm.
This isn't a
I'm-
world map. It's more of a town. It's not a town map or a world map. It's just a actual. Yeah.
Is his axe stuck in the ground currently? Like, or is it still like hit the ground?
He
Is the
hit the
question.
ground, but he's able to recover.
Okay. In that case, I'm straight up just gonna try and spear him in the gut from the ground.
Okay.
No
Make
time
me
to
an-
move.
Make me an attack roll.
Yes, sir.
So for the record, you draw your spear and you stab at him
Yes.
because we're still learning free actions there.
I did do a thing. Not.
And of course the damage roll.
Yep.
Okay. So as you go to spear him, your aim is a bit off and disoriented from the sudden battle. You instead end up hitting him in the leg.
It works.
You jab him in the leg and he starts like bleeding a little bit. Bastard! So, anything else for you?
I'm gonna roll away. Just
Alright, so you're gonna do a technical 5-foot step.
Yep.
Okay.
what's the word? A disengage? Is it?
Yeah, it's
that's
a
the word, yeah.
disengage.
Combat roll.
It's a 5-foot disengage.
Yep.
5-foot step and disengage are actually the same thing.
Yep.
Except
fair enough.
disengage is used by thieves
Mm,
most times, or a special action.
there we go. I have move.
Okay. And
I think that's all I can
so
do.
it is Alton's.
I just take out my greatsword and swing at the bastard at this campfire.
Okay.
What do we need? What is
So
it?
make me a damage roll, or I'm sorry, attack roll and damage roll.
I forgot how to do this.
So on your character sheet, you can click on the weapon.
Yeah.
That will give you the. It will do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a great sword +6, so that All right. And as for a damage roll as well,
And that is just the same thing again?
click.
Or...
No, just click on the great sword in chat.
There we go.
All right. So, your slash. You swing your sword sideways, slashing at him. It hits him across an arm and across the chest slightly, as he backs away from you. Ugh, you'll pay for that. I'm gonna see you dug in a hole. So, Miku,
Y'all?
turn. Oh,
Okay.
Alton has something needed.
I'm good.
Okay. I figured you were done because you moved and attacked, but you can still move
Yep.
technically.
I'm
Okay, in this case, I'm gonna attack the dude that Chris just attacked. Obviously, because they'll be in danger if he survives.
So,
So
sword. Which weapon are you drawing?
I'm going for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the sword in case
Okay.
I fire my bow and miss and hit one of the other guys. But yeah, I'm gonna charge him and yeah,
All right.
go for the. Hopefully, I'll be managed to build up a charge this game.
So, go over to him and make me an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm just doing that now. I'm just waiting for the character sheet to work for me, but it's all good now.
So, Hart, your buddy's trying to kill your friend.
Oh.
And we'll get you some damage as well.
All right. So, coming up from behind, you stab through his chest, and doing the. And as usual, samurai, as you pull out, you slice downwards, killing him instantly.
Rip.
Quite literally.
Okay, so- Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Heart, you can attack the
Yeah,
girl who was
I
touching you
know
earlier.
exactly what I'm gonna do. I actually do. I'm going to cast the snowball storm
Oh yeah.
right there. And hang on, right there.
Okay. Okay.
That is 90 feet. So, hang on. Boom.
Oh yeah, it has a 90-foot range. Fuck it. GG
Wow.
there. Yep. So, cast Snowball Storm, which is a 5-foot square centered on strike.
It's a spear.
So,
It's a
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of calculated the same way.
yeah.
Meaning, like, people here would be a little bit safer. Why can't I ping? Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. Like, people here would be slightly safer, but not really. Ah, dang it. There we go. Alright, so. Roll me, damage on that.
A damage. Classic.
Oh, wait. That's already damaged? Oh, yeah. Okay, 13 gold. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. So. Apparently, snowballs are rather harmful to your health. Little did they know. As the snowballs are flying in a cloud emanating from where you cast, the snowballs fly in every direction as he jumps out of the way, landing on the far side over here. Diving out of the range, while these two are pelted to death.
Oh. Oh. Hang on.
Rip.
Rip.
So much for my gods. Alright.
They should get better
Is that
guards
everything
next
for you?
time.
Oh,
I
fuck
really
you too.
It's time for me to pay now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's time. It's time.
So, So I just need to do a little bit of measuring. Okay. Should be 30. That should be 25 for both of them. 1, 2. Okay. So this girl is going to spin a knife, flick it around, and run in to stab Moku. Miku, you actually get an attack of opportunity due to this.
Ooh, what do I do?
Just a normal attack roll.
What? So
To
just
see-
you with my sword, yeah.
Yep. You're basically what you're doing is she's trying to rush past you and you're intercepting, kind of thing.
Wicked, yeah. I'll do
Or
that.
slashing her as she passes you.
See if I hit. Damage as well.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, so she twirls around your blade as she goes for a strike on Moku with her dagger. Boy. Alright. So Moku, using her quick thinking, has distracted the girl with her lovely robe, and she completely misses, almost like a bullfighter.
She just can't hurt me. The looks are just too much for her.
Pretty and strong. You are my type.
Just kind of shy.
So
shy
she'll just kind of look at you with like a very almost ravenous hunger, kind of licking her lips.
Oh boy.
Girl comes behind Alden and attempts to take a swing at him with her dagger.
What do you need?
That is... But she doesn't exactly know what she's doing and ends up... Better than I thought. Oh, now we just have... Moment.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm just saving him. So, he's gonna go, what the ah, and he'll just kind of, sorry mate, has to be this way. So, he takes his axe. Okay. And strikes you for 1 damage.
A big bit of damage.
He just grazes like your arm. No idea what he's doing. Can't chop a tree. How can he hit a person?
Ooh.
And this guy is going to come out and attempt a grapple.
Oh god.
So, make me a strength saving throw.
One thing I can do decently.
So, while attempting to grab you, he trips and ends up hugging your knees on the ground.
These guys.
Please don't go.
Please don't leave me.
He tries to play it off. I got you right where I want you.
Oh, you
Leader
really
just kind of puts his hands on it, puts his hand over his face. Just
Derek, you're an idiot. I'll handle this myself. And so he holds out his arm and begins casting a. His arm starts to glow, and the veins in his arm become more pulsating and green as the spell seems to connect itself more and more. And suddenly, snakes appear out of the ground and bite at your ankles.
Oh god.
He's going for it, this dude.
I'm getting absolutely
Your Constitution save? You're able to resist the poison of the technique, even through all the bites of the snakes on your heels.
snakes on a plane.
I cast one spell at him and he's jibber jabbering about something of our plane of existence. Ugh, what an idiot. Alright, so I believe that's theirs. So
Do I take any damage from the snakes biting me or no?
yeah, you take 5. That was
Okay.
the 4d4.
So take 5 damage then.
I mean, that was anything between like 4 and 16.
Yeesh.
I laugh because you guys don't seem to be getting good rolls, but neither does anyone else.
I'm getting decent rolls though.
I mean, I was surprised he actually hit. Alright, so it is now Adriel's turn.
And I'm still on the ground, yes?
Currently, yeah.
Okay. That works.
But it's no longer an attack of opportunity if you get up. If you try and stand up next to somebody, they get to hit you for free. And Jake's playing Warframe.
I'm not. I'm just updating it on
Mhm.
It's a joke, man.
on Hannah's computer, laptop.
Oh yeah, for the trip.
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be anyone beside me, though, for right now, is the thing.
Well, that was the thing. If you tried to get up on their first turn, it would have been an attack of opportunity. The guy would have got
Yeah.
a second axe swing on you.
That's why I did not. I'm gonna stand up.
Alright, so you're standing.
Yes.
Kind of brush yourself off.
And that takes how much off my movement, by the way?
Half.
Or half? So I have 15 left
15.
then, eh?
Yep.
I will move over here. Shall I? You know what? Go there. That's 15, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I will throw a spear at.
Alright.
I need to grab this. Yeah, do. Bop. And bop.
So, seeing the woman approach, you see her as an easy target. You wind up and throw your spear hard as it pierces her through the chest and pins her to the nearby part of the wall.
Ow!
Yeah, that was a fucking accurate shot. And enough damage to kill, so...
Well done.
Do remember that you are currently unarmed.
And I have a bonus action, I believe? Do I?
You have bonus action and free action available.
Okay. I will draw my second sphere that I picked up out of that tree earlier.
Yep. So now you have your you have a single spear out, by the way, because
Yes.
you need a certain feat in order to draw 2 weapons at once.
Yep. And
I
I'll.
believe you still have one in reserve because you have 3 spears.
I only had 2.
You have 2, and then you have the one that was stuck in the tree.
Oh no, the one that was stuck in the tree was the one of the 2.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh. Okay.
Case. And I think I'll stick at that. Sort of.
Yep.
Stay
You
there.
moved, you drawn your weapon, and the only bonus action you can do is casting jump. But, I mean, these things seem to be falling rather quickly.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll stay there. Shall be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it me now then? Yeah.
Yes.
Would throwing this person in the fire be a bonus action or my attack?
That would be your action.
Okay.
Do it anyway, just for the comedic purposes.
And
Bonus
one more thing.
actions, for the most often, are things that are granted by your abilities. They give you the option for it.
And then one more thing. My adversity from my archetype. Should that activate now, or do I need to lose 1 more HP since I have 21 total?
We calculated this before. What HP you'd have to be at for it to actually activate? 15 HP or lower. So you have to get at 15 HP.
Yeah, I just try and throw this guy in the fire.
Okay. So make me a strength check. Let's see. Should be athletics versus his dexterity save.
So just athletics then.
Safe to say he's going in that fire.
I don't happen to have any alcohol on me, do I? No. Damn it.
No, he threw it at Jake and Miku, and he never accepted it.
Oh yeah, it should be like laying at my feet then.
Yeah, something like that. But all right. So he's in the fire. He's rather pissed off, and he takes. That should be okay. All right. That's okay. So you're pretty good at cooking people, apparently. Wouldn't want to be your chef at all. So, any movement for you?
Is my movement constricted by the fact that I have a person hugging my knees?
Exactly. So the question is, are you going to try and
Try and kick him off. Yeah.
I was
Alright.
just stepping on him. Just
Yeah, can I step on him?
Oh, that would be an action.
Ah, damn it.
You can't actually like break free. The best you could do is like try and walk away and get tripped, or attempt to not be tripped.
Yeah, I'll just stay put then.
All right.
And I'm done.
All right. And the smell's getting really out of control at this point. You're right next to a guy who's like burning flesh. So.
And there's still snakes on the floor.
Oh yeah, no, there's snakes biting you still. They're just kind of clunged into your leg.
Bad snakes.
All right, so
Is that
Me?
it? Yep. Look by the looks of it, yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is use my special ability.
Yep.
On that dude standing right near me.
all right, so you're gonna use your special.
Let me
cut.
just. What was it called? Sen. Is the what it is.
I thought that was the magic or whatever it is.
Yeah, it is, but you need to use a sen to do it, don't you?
Yeah. That gives you advantage on the attack. and 3
series
feet
of
movement.
fainting strikes with your blade. Let me just post it. Did it post in chat?
No, it did not.
Oh, it might be a delay. There we go.
Higabana.
So, what do I need to do to activate this?
So, okay, it's just if you land, you're hit. All you have to do is land, strike.
So
And
just roll with just do my katana weapon, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that now. Tell you what, this is horrible using a laptop. I don't know how anyone can do it.
Why don't you plug a mouse into it?
Yeah, because I have like a desk where everything's like there's holes drilled in the desk. It's just a nightmare to get everything out.
Yep.
And then damage.
Yep. So, all right. So, striking at incredible speeds, you end up cutting him nearly to shreds in your excitement for battle. You kill him outright without even needing the extra damage, and it's still
Okay.
available to you for a minute. So you can
Okay.
activate the Higabana on any strike for the next minute.
Okay, so and will you tell me when the minute's up?
It's either 10 turns or
Oh, right.
shortly after the end of combat.
Oh right, that's cool then. Okay, and then do I get a little bit of I've got a small amount of movement, haven't I?
Yep.
How much movement do I
Well,
get?
you have full movement currently.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna sort of, I'm on, just slightly to say
All right.
out this way.
Okay. So 5 foot steps are safe. Anything more, and she gets a strike on you.
Oh.
So she gets an attack of opportunity, though she hasn't done much to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Okay.
more concerned with her target. Oh yeah, no, she fucking just whiffs it. Just, she just kind of swings at you as you're walking away. More of a threat than anything.
Okay, so I can take a step
Just
back.
you and me. We're all alone. This is the way it should be.
I don't agree with you, lady. Not at all.
Oh, come on, we can get along.
So at that, I'm
Here,
going
kitty,
to draw
kitty.
my dagger as my free action and attack her with it.
All right, stab the bitch.
Okay, definitely.
Fuck
We'll
her
take it
up.
to the core.
All right, and damage roll. Is that out here? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, so you plunge your knife into her gut. Oh, you like it rough, do ya? Me too. And she'll just kind of grab onto your arm.
Ooh, that's no bueno.
All right. Is that everything for you?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. So she'll try and give you a little hug and try and stab you in the back.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Of course it crit on me.
Do you have any res, like self-res? Heal, like,
I do have healing.
but do you have self-res?
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus.
So you take a 10 to your back as her knife kind of plunges into it. Isn't this a wonderful feeling? Connected on so many
No!
levels.
No! It's not wonderful.
Aw, you'll grow to like it, I'm sure.
I hate this feeling.
Why are you an old man now, though?
Brained as you.
The dagger just does that to her. Makes her become an old man. That's no bueno.
So, out of what almost seems like nowhere, an axe will fly right by Adriel. Just right in front of her.
And hits her in the back.
No, it just fucking throws right past her. Shit. Better make a run for it, Jay.
They tried.
He tries to get on the chocobo, like kicks him off.
Oh, good. No mercy to the chocobos. No mercy.
So he's on the ground back there. Where's my aunt? That'll work for now. So, and then finally, so R1. Okay. So both of them working in tandem. One kind of punches you in the ankle for very light, like not enough to even hurt you. It's just an annoyance because he's just punching your armored leggings while he's down there. The girl behind you just kind of forgets how a knife works. And again tries to stab your armor, thinking it might work a second time.
Yeah.
This guy walks down and then looks around. I'm fucking out of here. And it was just up his movement there. Is there anyone else? Oh yeah. Sorry.
There's a person like up top.
Oh right. I didn't even bother checking up there that far.
Oh wait, that was the wrong amount. Half of that. All right. So the snakes are still biting at your legs. Take 6 damage and a Constitution save. I meant to roll 2, but it didn't actually give me it. Okay. No, I'm just. So, you start feeling quite sick from the constant poison trying to infest you, as the snakes continue to bite your ankles. Alright, and that would be everyone. So, now, Adriel's turn.
Mm-hmm. Being annoyed by this woman attacking Moku this entire time, even before the fight began.
I mean, that was the first thing she did was rush at her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I'm going to, with both hands on my spear, try and strike her through this, just try and stab her right through the stomach or chest, whichever works. So
Okay.
I'll just hit that button.
Okay. Damage roll.
And get it again.
Okay. Even while in a what she would call loving embrace, she's able to kind of quickly turn herself and dodge your spear strike. Oh, you want some too? I'm almost done here.
I have nothing else to say.
I'm guessing it's my attack then.
Is it? Yeah, it's your attack. Yeah.
How many snakes are there?
There are currently 4 snakes, each 2 on each foot, or 2 on each like legging area.
Could I pick them up and like attack the lady with them?
Just smack her with snakes.
Oh. Did someone say snake gun?
He has some hilarious attack ideas. Kills a guy by chucking him in the fire. Now I was on about whipping someone's ass with a snake.
You just take what you can get.
Is
I
that
wish
a
I hadn't
possibility?
drank water. I should never drink water in X-Ray's turn. Jesus Christ. Oh.
It'll be fun.
You know what? I like the idea. Sure, go for it.
Okay, what?
Alright, I need you. Oh. You can make choice here. You can either make a strength to just pull out the snakes, or to try and get them, you know, try and pry them out of your leg.
We're going with strength. Just athletics.
All right.
I'm guessing, or saving throw. Which one?
Saving throw.
I whiffed.
All right. So you haphazardly pull out the snakes out of your leg with such force that it ends up hurting you slightly. So that is some damage from the teeth as they're pulled out of your skin.
I'm down to 8 HP, by the way.
All right. So now just make an attacking roll, and I'll handle the rest.
Just click on one of my weapons or what?
Yeah. Might as well click on one of your weapons. I will just determine it from there.
And should I click dagger too?
No, I'm determining damage myself.
Okay.
So, alright, so this is what happens. You reach down, you grab the snakes, 2 in each from each leg, 2 in each hand, from each leg. You rip them out of you as like kind of blood just kind of pours out of your legs from the teeth just scraping you out from the inside as you're pulling them out. You turn and you just smack her with them.
Remember, there's a +1 damage.
The teeth of the snake, one of the snakes, ends up hooking into her eye
Oh,
and blinding her.
Oh God!
God, that's so metal.
She screams as she falls to the floor.
Oh,
As she's just there on the ground screaming.
And don't forget +1 from adversity.
Yep. No, Yep, and the improvised weapon and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Just making sure.
Oh yeah. Alright, so she's just on the fucking ground. I'm gonna go with net and where oh that one works. One works at all hell. It's a good emote. It's a good icon for it. Alright. So is that it for you?
Well, could I drink an antidote too? Or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, do that to cure the poison then.
Alright, so decrease 1 antidote from your pack.
I have no antidote anymore.
You used it in the last time.
So you
No,
drank
I'm
an
out of it
antidote that
now.
doesn't exist? Oh.
No, I'm out now.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I was like, he drunk an antidote that doesn't exist. Take 5 points of damage. Not just... He's hallucinating. Great. Alright. So I guess it's Miku's turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to, because X-ray's low on health, I'm going to drop my katana,
Okay.
and that means I can draw my bow, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Going to need a bit of movement here. What's my movement? 35, isn't it?
35.
35.
I'll move to here. Move to here, and then take a shot with the short bow at the dude.
My legs.
All right. So
I'll
make
just-
me an attack roll with advantage for your short bow.
How do I do that? Just an attack?
Just twice.
Twice, sure.
So anytime I say advantage, it means you roll twice. Because it basically you get 2 chances to hit instead of 1.
Ooh.
Looks like you didn't need it, but still nice
Do
to
you
have
want me
the
to do
bonus.
damage on both or just one?
Just one. Alright.
So what? Alton, you okay there?
Just pass out, Alton.
I clicked my mouse for whatever reason that happened.
Okay. So
The arrow flies and then straight into the guy's shoulder, poking out the other side of it.
Ooh.
Gah! Fuck! I guess I'll head on for it. Look around and be like, oh yeah, everyone's dead. Just kind of like face plant into the ground. He lets go of your leg.
Yay.
Just gives up.
It's like, ah, fuck. Well, he thinks he's finally got a hilarious joke that everyone would enjoy, but everyone's dead. So, yeah.
It's me done as well.
So it's Moku's turn then.
Yeah.
Locked in a loving embrace.
Yeah. So that means I can't really take a step back.
Oh, you could probably easily get away from her if you tried. She's more concerned with just watching you suffer than anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back.
For the record, it wasn't an actual grapple because I didn't say she was trying to
Okay,
grapple you.
Okay, good to know.
It's just for roleplay sense.
Yeah.
She wants you in that loving embrace.
Yes.
That ERP.
Yes, she does. Don't loot the Moku. Take a step
This
back.
is what happens when when people fall in love.
It's like Core and Hera combined. Oh.
Yes. And then I'm gonna blast her ass with magic missile. Fuck her.
Careful about that.
It'll be fine.
Ouch. So that's 3
Magic
darts,
missile.
6 damage.
So she braces for the impact and kind of just covers her face as it hits closer to her feet. See? You didn't have the guts. You can't kill me. You're in love like I am.
I could kill you if I tried.
But you're not trying, so that means something.
Oh, why don't you just fuck off?
With you to the sunset, I would.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This makes me think of song lyric.
And just so you know, you still got my dagger, so how would I leave you alone?
Oh, I can always just burn it.
Like my ever-loving for you? Passionate fire. Let's embrace until we're both gone.
I'm
This is
not the
like-
one
this
that'll be
is-
going today. That's you, not me.
I see we're one in the same mind.
Lovely.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was still waiting for Moku's turn to end, so I'm just keep
Oh,
going.
right.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're trying to tell me,
that's
Sam.
all I'm doing, really. Got to end my turn. Whoops. Well,
I place one card face down and end my turn.
no, wait.
Damn it.
So now that I've taken a step back, I can use the... Oh, never mind.
Ugh.
No.
You know, you could technically place one card face down. He's not wrong.
Well, I mean... Well, that's the
Actually,
problem. I
it's-
don't know if... I think draws main action.
I think it is.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to. In the
darn.
meantime, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it is, I would, but I already used it. I already used my action.
I'm taking it. Well, for now, it's a main action. If I find something that says otherwise, I will let you know.
Okay.
Because I know there's ways of holding the cards. So if you wanted to use, hold the card before you get into a fight, but you need like level.
Obviously, there's attack and defense mode. Good
Obviously.
God.
Can't wait till he gets the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh man, that's gonna be great. But yeah,
Blue
well,
Eyes
that's all I'm gonna be doing
Ultimate
this turn.
Dragon.
Unless I can like scamper away.
You used a footstep. You could have went further if you were willing to let her you again.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, Sam.
Oh no. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright.
I'm well covered. It's good.
It seems that your friend is still focused on you. So it's her turn. She's just gonna 5-foot step towards you.
Of course.
Your frickin' British accent.
Shut up. Oi, governor.
Hello, Governor.
You want mine?
But you ain't got the gun.
You
So
want mine?
this time, she's gonna go and try to retrieve her dagger. She completely misses, as well as doesn't hurt you in the process like she was attempting to.
Oh.
She just can't seem to get a reach around with you.
Yeah. Scrawny arms.
Alright. So, this person's just still on the ground, just screaming. There's nothing else happening there. In the distance, you could hear chocobos yelling, like "wah," and, wah.
Chocobo sounds.
Chocobo noises.
Sorry, I don't know how to do that. Like,
Close enough, actually. Not bad.
so, as it seems that they are either trampling or smacking or doing something to the guy in the corner. You can't really tell. It's just a lot of feathers in the air at that point. So, alright, so this guy is just gonna haul ass. Guy was supposed to be gone. This guy's just hauling ass. This guy, if he's not dead, he's fucking so good. Alright, so one guy's got 2 chocobos beating the shit out of him. One
One.
is still here in the battle.
should be, yeah, it's 30. And okay. And he hits Ariel in the side with an axe while she's not paying attention.
My health. Okay. Done.
All right, and that would be the lot of them. So, back to the person who just got hit by an axe.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the wrong side of it, though, by the looks of that damage.
Yeah.
How to axe.
Do.
Just look up the commercial.
I mean, they're
Better
lumberjacks.
yet, look up Terry Crews.
I mean, they're lumberjacks. So I think you should assume that they'd be good with axes, but this battle is proving otherwise.
Well, that's the thing. Were they lumberjacks?
I mean, the guy can't even hit down a tree.
They must be bloody bad at their jobs then.
I mean, he's going at a tree for 3 days, and I come in and take it down with one fell swoop. Something's wrong.
3 days. Where'd that come?
He said a couple days, so...
That's true.
I wonder.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I could.
I have something for that.
I'm thinking. Give me a sec. No, here. You can do that.
I fucking forgot about this. There's a little change of pace.
God damn it, I know that music too. God, fuck. Stop it.
So what are you gonna do? What you up to?
I forgot because of what you did there. I did move 5 feet.
Alright.
I'm just half focused on that music, trying to figure out what it is.
I can turn it off.
No, it's fine.
It's Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Battle Theme.
In any case, where's my sheet there? It is here, so I will. Just gonna two-hand. What? Ooh, that's risky though. That's real weird. No, I'm gonna throw a spear at this guy here.
Alright. You know the You
Yep.
know the drill.
There it is.
Just drill before you drill him. Alright. So, returning the favor for him throwing the axe and missing, you've thrown your spear and missed.
Yeah, I figured.
It's landed good a little ways behind him. Somewhere like here. Yeah, let's go with here.
Fair
It's
enough.
stuck in the ground there.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Oof. Well, glad at least somebody's willing to unarm themselves to put up a good fight.
It was that bad of a throw, he thought it was intentional.
Yup.
In any case, I guess I'm done there. Can't really do much else.
So,
Dang it.
You'd
Okay,
also have
time
to go around the person that's on the ground screaming.
Actually, could I cast jump before my turn's over? Actually, by chance,
I can't see why not.
I'll do that then, and then I'll end my turn.
My turn then?
Yeah.
Time to throw another person in the fire.
Oh god.
Okay.
Just athletics then, I guess.
Just suplex them into the fire.
On the guy or the girl?
The guy.
Oh, okay. The guy who's completely given up on life. Got it.
Yeah.
So,
You're just gonna put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Alright, with advantage.
So twice.
Okay. So how exactly you want to handle this? Just pick him up or roll him over it?
Pick him up and throw him in.
Okay.
Pile driver.
Slam him down.
So, you kind of nudge him so that he's kind of sitting up. You grab him and you toss him back first into the fire. On top of his old leader. Now you have two people screaming right next to you.
Question, could I drink a minor potion too?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
I thought
couldn't
you was
turn
lucky to get away with an antidote, to be honest.
Yeah, I felt the same way, but I was like,
5. Incapacitated, so could I move there, I guess?
5, 25. Yeah, it's fine.
There we go.
She's not gonna be doing any like stabbing at your feet. To be quite
Yeah.
honest.
With a snake in her eye. Oh,
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't like to think about that one.
Neither do I.
And I'm done with my turn, by the way.
Yup.
Okay, so it's
And-
me.
You slightly have worse hearing now because you have good hearing, but people have been screaming in your ears constantly
From being burnt.
from being burned alive and from, you know, the snake.
Okay, so this dude at the top that's trying to run away because he's a coward is gonna get it. So I'm gonna move sort of to here,
Okay.
and then he's gonna get shot at with the longbow as well, with the short bow, sorry, as well.
Okay.
Which I think's got enough range. I'm pretty sure.
45 versus. Yeah, you're good.
Casey's-
It's 80.
What? So just one, yeah?
Just one, because he's just. Alright. So you scare the crap out of him by hitting an arrow into the tree next to him.
Not good.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
And that'll do for my turn.
Moku, how are you and your lover doing?
Oh boy, not doing too well. Let's see here. All right.
Come on, big girl, let me touch. Let me touch.
No, you're not getting a touch. You're not gonna touch me. Yeah, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you touch me. Okay. So I'm gonna take another step back. And this time I'm going to cast the Sacred Flame on her.
Hey. Alright, so I'll make a dex saving throw. Oof. Full damage. So your flame will dance around her at first, and then suddenly engulf her.
I'm
And
just
she'll just reach out to you and go, "But my love, we were supposed to go together!"
no, like I
and-
said, not today.
I'll see you in the afterlife.
I'll be there waiting.
And
I'll be
why won't it?
watching
There we go.
you.
Damn.
right. That was one hard to kill woman.
Yeah, right?
Everyone else, like, they went down like one shot. He kills almost 3 people with a snowball storm. But nah, there's one woman. All right.
I end my turn.
So, here's the target. He's rather focused. He's not really happy about the whole dilemma around him, but you know, gotta make it through. Well, he's dead. He's dead. That crazy girl's dead. Well, let's see if we can met one of you to die too. Even up the skull. Just a rather jolly fellow. So he'll swing sideways and you'll just duck under it. Completely.
Adriel's jumped though.
I have not jumped.
Oh,
He cast jump. That means his
never
next
mind.
jump will be boosted.
Never mind.
So you just duck it. Oh, didn't think you could do that, Nama. It just kind of like, just kind of crook his head at you. So, and he's just gonna out. Just run for the fucking hills.
Well,
Flee, you fools.
I need to do that. And to do that. Never. Alright. And I'm going to say. Alright. That is their turn.
okay.
I probably should have done that on Alton's turn, to be honest, but I forgot about damage rotation turns. Oh, and for the record, Jake,
Yep.
this entire battle's maybe been 4 or 5 turns total.
Yep.
Just to give you how long? That's like half a minute.
Yeah.
The entire battle, for the record. So, yeah. Just so you get a sense of time with your abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And that speaks for everyone else, too. Alright, so,
Mhm. That'd be me.
yep.
I am going to try to take his axe from him.
Okay.
What would that roll be?
That would be a strength.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So you grab onto the handle of his axe near the bottom, and he just kind of shoves it upwards, and almost bonks you with it on your helmet. Just kind of taps you on the helmet, knocking you back. No, this is mine. I made it with my love.
God. Please.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know
Alright.
how much more of that I can take.
This wouldn't be.
He just kind of looks at you and go, I'm just kidding, man. She's nuts, but she's hilarious to keep around. Why'd you think we kept her?
My turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be a battle without me shoving someone out of the way. I attempt to rush and like tackle him into a tree.
Okay.
Athletics or strength, which
I'm going to. Strength. Okay. Versus his.
Alright. So, he'll see you coming. He'll brace himself. And he'll kind of he'll kind of just slide himself backwards.
Oi! I'm like the trees I cut. You're not knocking me over.
I'm done. If that's what you're waiting for.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys kind of have the synergy going.
Okay, so it's me now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna obviously might as well just stay where I am, make a shot at this last dude with the bow.
Yep.
No point moving.
All right. You know the drill.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
All right. So that will strike him straight in the side of the neck.
Oof.
He'll just kind of go. He'll just be wide-eyed and really surprised. He'll grab at his throat, and as he like grabs onto the side of the arrow, he'll just kind of fall forward and lay on the ground.
Whew.
All right.
Whew.
This was an interesting battle, to say the least.
A few gruesome ones there, I'll say.
Yeah. Snake in the eye.
Burnt to death twice.
Deranged lady. Being all deranged. So, I'm going to take out the dagger. My back.
I'm gonna go and try and pry this spear out of this lady and the wall.
And I'm gonna pick my sword up, my katana up, and maybe try and gather up a few of the arrows that I fired. How many do I get to get back?
It is half your fired amount.
So I fired 4, so I get 2 back. So I deduct 2 from what I had, and that will give me the correct amount.
If I were to try and steal a chocobo, would that be animal handling?
Yes, it would be animal handling to try and calm it and, attempt to lure it. Get it to like you.
And I'm assuming we're done with movement things.
Yes. Everything in turn order is rather done. And I'll even...
Who's the best at animal handling first?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a 0.
0.
I have a +2.
Then it might be worth. I'm a 2 as well.
Now, who would want to go for it in this case? You or me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to go for it, but I don't have the skill.
I mean, I guess I could go for it first. And if that doesn't go well, you can... We try another one? Let's see here. So...
Alright, so who is making me an animal handle?
I am going to go ahead and approach Chocobo, so that'll be me.
Okay.
In the meantime, would I be able to go and check the house I fell into?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll come with you.
So the animals don't particularly like you, but they don't seem to hate you either. They're wary of who you are or where you are.
So I'm just going to kneel and probably show them that I mean no harm. I'm gonna drop my weapons. Just Show them that I won't hurt them. Just here to help.
I'd go over and join him and have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so. Alright. So a couple of the chocobos start ignoring you more or less, as they don't feel you're a threat, without any actual weapons. They're used to larger weapons being around them anyway. So, they start kind of roaming a little bit. The commotions kind of got them a little bit nervous, but
Damn.
Not good.
I don't know where Alton's going.
What?
Where are you going, man?
I'm just by the farmhouse.
Alright.
door's over here, though, I believe. Yes.
Yes, the only door is over there.
Oh.
I just remembered, and I shall say this. Didn't I mention I saw some crystals in here, by the way?
You did. That's what started the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Oh shoot, I should probably go check that out. So, just going to
Step out of the way.
approach the barn. Head in.
The chocobo will look curiously at your back.
Oh. Well,
It's still got a dagger stuck in there.
then I'm gonna pull the dagger out. At least
Alright.
gently.
Can I attempt to grapple the chocobo?
Oh.
I mean, go ahead.
Animal handling again, or athletics?
That's athletics.
I don't know why you want to grab the chocobo.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
my ass kicked.
Okay, so as you go to grab it around its neck, it will turn itself and hit you in the face with its beak.
Ooh.
Ow!
Ooh.
Bad. No, you don't do that. You don't just grab a chocobo.
That's gonna be a hit per 5.
I just
You
kind
might
of.
want you might want
I
to rest
swear-
and use your hit dice.
I swear you only had 5 life points left last time.
I had 8. I'm down to 3 now.
Stop
Yeah,
starting on the chocobo.
I'm getting
I mean,
out of the
imagine if
pen.
the other chocobos come running over now and finish you off. They all stick up for their mate.
Yeah, I got out of the pen for a reason.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you can do that. Now you've started a fight with the chocobo.
Roll for
Do it.
initiative. No, just kidding.
Could you imagine? X-Ray gets killed by a chocobo.
No, seriously, chocobos will fuck you up.
Yeah, they actually will.
Ooh.
So, do I click the hit? Just click hit dice then? Or do I need to rest?
Well,
You're
if we're gonna have a
find
rest,
somewhere you could safely rest for an hour.
Yeah.
These chocobo are staring you down.
Yeah. I just kind of walk over. I walk over to the fences, but stand outside the fence and talk to the group. Is it okay if I go and sleep in this house over here?
if we're gonna have a rest, can I recommend that we stop because it's nearly 12 for me.
Yeah, it is getting close to the
Yeah.
4-hour mark.
Yeah.
If this is a good time, I mean,
Hmm.
because it seems like quite a suitable time to stop.
Yeah, sounds good.
I can agree
Sure,
with that.
right before checking out everything, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, because we haven't got any additional, we haven't looked at the crystals and everything, so
No,
I mean, if
Not
everybody's happy
particularly.
to,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm good.
Ah, that was some good shit.
Just recap of the deaths. 2 people dead by snowballs. 2 people by fire. 1 that snakes to the face. 1 was
Technically,
mauled by a.
fire.
Yeah. 1 was mauled by chocobos.
one
One
with a
was-
spear through their chest.
one by Arcane Fire, and a few I don't remember.
Lovely arcane fire.
Oh.
Just ghost rises out of her, just like, hey, I'm done though.
Oh, she'd feel like, oh no, fuck this. God damn it.
I mean, I could have done any number of things with that.
Yeah.
Just be happy I went with that.
It kind of felt like if me and Kristen like come over to her when she like started groping her, it felt like she was gonna pull her to the side and try more.
Oh.
Oh man, she was going for all in.
Yeah, she was going for everything.
Oh,
Moku
yeah.
was having none of that shit.
There was a dice roller. So you don't actually have to type it all out.
Yes, there's a dice roller.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just haven't been using it. I forgot about it, to be quite honest. Oops. Yeah, it's a basic roll. They add bonuses. It also keeps track of your last 10 rolls.
Hmm.
So you can do repeats.
Yeah. Ugh.